Okay, I think it's working now. I think it's fixed. Oh boy. That's what happens when I don't have my side laptop to listen to. I think it's working now. I think it's working now. Okay. Let's try this again. Thank you very much, Equi. I'm much appreciated. Otherwise, this would have been... It would have sounded like my entire stream was going through a microwave. So, thank you. Thank you very much for your diligent ears. Much appreciated. Okay. And Shannon, hello again. Besides minor stream issues, apparently, that were kicking off for some unknown reason. I have no idea why. Again, it doesn't sound like it was crunchy in my headphones. It sounds fine. So whenever it sounds like absolute garbage, I have to trust the viewers to tell me like, oh yeah, no, this sounds like trash. Let me double check and make sure it's still sounding good. Okay. I think it's good. I think it's good. But if anybody else notices that it is sounding like not so great, please don't hesitate to let me know. If there's one thing I strive for in all things entertainment, it is quality.
What a snowstorm. At this rate, I'm gonna become a snowman. What are we supposed to do now?
We keep going, is what?
I'm gonna assume Hina and Val's reasons for not freezing their nips off is because they're, like, from the fire area. That's my justification. Lafayette drifts. It's very cold here. It's very cold here.
In the past, Lefaya was an idyllic area with a mighty river. The nearby parish was full of life and warmth. But tragedy struck 16 years ago when the moonlit parish Etern failed to send an alm to the mana tree. Without the protection of its elemental, the land was decimated by an endless blizzard. The cold so bone deep, it was as though time itself had frozen over. Etern lost all of what it was, and all it could have been, ravaged by its dreadful fate. The fear of that same destiny haunts us all. That is why we have to live life to the fullest, while we can.
Hello, Tolrath. I'm surprised you're not in Japanese voices. Most streamers can't stand a Southern Belle Dragon. I don't mind her.
Plants,
I think she's alright.
wildlife,
I think she's pretty good.
all of it.
And this
And-
blizzard is insane. Don't lose sight of the group or you'll never find your way back.
Maybe it's because I partially have a little bit of a bias toward Southern accents, because it's like, oh hey, cool.
To the mana tree.
That's pretty fun. But it's also, it's like, look, the only reason I'll change it, I'll change the voices of a game to, like, say, Japanese or to some alternate language is if and your avatar is that based on FF4 Golbez? It is a FF4 character, yes, but here, this will probably help illuminate that a little better. It's more based on dragoons.
Quick work of them.
Oh, just a moment. I am receiving a message. 1 second. Sorry about that. Okay, because that doesn't look like Kane. It's inspired. It's slightly inspired. It's not a 1-to-1. No, it's definitely Kane's helmet has is the bottom half of his face showing. It's more of like it's a spearsman kind of thing. But yeah, no, it's more it's definitely knight based. More in line for fantasy style games as opposed to my usual go-to, which is more Kamen Rider tokusatsu inspired. But yeah. Now there's a lot of references I provided the artist for, and this is what they produced. This is Neutron Star.
My breath is fogging up.
I can't feel my hands or my feet. Are we there yet?
It should be close. We better keep moving.
But no, I guess it's a matter of preference for voice acting, you know, in terms of like what you want to listen to. So generally speaking, whenever I play a game, it's a few things. It's like, oh, do I like the English dub? Do I like the sub better? Which one fits more in line with what we're trying for a more authentic experience? Or it's a matter of consistency. Which I mentioned this to some friends. Like on Guilty Gear, I'll play in sub mode because due to like the weird localization timeline of that series, it just feels more consistent to play in Japanese. Because like, okay, the first few games were in Japanese, and then whenever Exard came out, well, no, first it was Overture, and that had its own English dub cast, and then there was Exard, which had a different English dub cast, but it had some of the same actors. And then when Rev came out, there was no English dub. Oh look, there's Shade. There's no English dub. And then when they got to Strive, then there was an English dub again. So it was like, you know, the Japanese actors are all still just, it's the same ones consistently throughout. So it's just like, okay, I'm just gonna go with this one. And then it's the same for Yakuza / Like a Dragon. It's like, yes, there are, whenever Like a Dragon 7 or just Like a Dragon, the one with Ichiban came out, it's like, yeah, you could just play, you know, you got a really good talented voice cast of English voice actors, you could just play that, or I could just stick with what I know. I could just stick with the cast that I've played the entire series through. Now granted, Like a Dragon 1 did have an English dub, but that was a one-time little thing with celebrity voice actors trying to go for like a, which I guess they thought it was like a Grand Theft Auto kind of thing initially, but it can not really even that, not at all. Anyway, again, it's not really a knock against the English dub cast, because for both Guilty Gear or for Like a Dragon or any series really, well, for quite a number of series, it's like, yeah, no, they work hard. As a voice actor myself, like, I can respect that. I can respect the effort and the talent that goes into this.
Fine. How are you holding up,
Better than some in our party, it seems. Try to stay warm, okay?
Got some syrup.
But you know, I guess it's just a matter of preference. It's also kind of applies to my viewpoint on anime. It's like I don't really subscribe to the whole, oh, it's subs are better than dubs or vice versa. It's just like, does this feel better for me? It's like also dubs are more convenient in that, like, hey, I don't have to, you know, divide my attention between subtitles and also what's happening on screen. I don't mind reading subtitles, but you know, sometimes it's just more convenient, you know, for the old eyes. I don't have to divvy up my attention. Sorry, that was a very long-winded explanation as to why I was playing with the English dub on this game as opposed to the sub. I guess it all just really boils down to personal preference.
Taking this. Got some syrup.
Delicious syrup. Oh, speaking of which, I got a bunch of... Wait, hang on.
You can handle this.
Yeah. Tornado hold. Here you go. Yaraharashi. Yeah, those were a little too high for my blood. Actually, I think I noticed that there was elemental plot. Abilities learned through the elemental plot are unique to the class corresponding to each each element and only become active when that class is in use. Class-specific abilities provide a variety of special effects to your characters. Okay. Thunder Saber. Ooh.
Just getting started. Awesome. Keep it up.
Epic.
Just getting started.
Hello, Crash. Hey, Devin. How's it going? Don't worry, Devin. I will get that thing to you after stream is done. I will get that. Unless you wanted it done a tad sooner. It'll be done today. Don't worry. It's going. Good to hear. Good to hear, as always, my friend. Oh, but I always keep forgetting to do this. I probably, in case folks want to join me, I probably should go ahead and always. I'm a goofy little Gus. I'll send you some. I'll send you some stuff. I'll send you some stuff later. I'll just record a bunch of stuff, and we're gonna see how that. You know, a lot of variety. How has your day been going, my friend? Go whenever, we have plenty of time. Good to hear, but still, I prefer to get things done sooner as opposed to later. The nice thing is that these spells you learned are permanent. You no longer need to be Rune Knight to cast those. Oh, really? Neato, neato. Oh, what is your experience with the game, Tolrath? No spoilers, but I'm just curious.
Good job, mate.
Oh, Equi, have you noticed that the game is still... Does it still sound good, or did it get crunchy again?
Good job, mate.
I'm playing Pokemon Go with Grim. Oh, that's lovely. That's very lovely. Any luck? Any luck on catching the pocket monsters? Sounds good so far? Thank you very much, Equi. Ooh. One of the things that I strive for in anything that I work on, yeah, no, those guys are still level 50, so I don't know why I'm tempting fate. We kind of learned that where we live is south enough that some of the Pokestops count as Mexico stops. What does that even entail? Like, you see a bunch of Haluchas and Cacturns or something? But yeah, this is a beautiful game. You can tell it was made with passion. It is. It's very pretty. Again, it's very sad what happened with Oka. So we got to do some Mexico. Hey, Devin, how's it going?
So you joke, but like we literally were south enough that Halucha does spawn. Yeah, that's like so that's trade bait for me. I've been because I have friends that live north enough to get Buffalant, so they traded a Buffalant for my Halucha a while back. But like we also get Heracross spawns where we live, so I was just like, and Corsola spawns. So I'm like, this is gonna suck when we move because I won't have these spawns anymore. So I'm taking advantage of it.
I mean, I guess it's like which state goes to which Pokemon. You know what I mean?
Well, it's not what state. It's more so like what part of the world.
Well, we should be having a shit ton of braviaries, but in that regard, then.
They weren't so tough.
True. I do know, like I said, like in northern parts of America, like, you get Buffalant.
Yeah.
And I'm like, but southern parts you get Tauros. I'm like, that's weird.
Well, one's a buffalo, one's a bull.
I thought there was a bridge here.
Do you suppose the snow
But yeah,
destroyed
no,
it?
that's what we did today.
Is
It
it
was
just
fun.
me, or is the storm getting even worse?
I wonder what each state's Pokemon would be. I would imagine that
A light.
my home state would either be Pelipper or like Feraligatr.
That's odd.
See for alligator.
Maybe someone didn't get the
Well,
message.
like Pelipper,
What
like
should we
pelicans
do?
are kind of like a big
train was
thing
built
in
over the
Louisiana.
valley to bridge the gap.
Oh.
So much so that like maybe it's just in the area that I live, but it's like they have like a little art contest, or a little art thing where outside of certain establishments they'll have basically pelican statues painted in a certain way. Like they'll paint it either to be like, oh, it's this college sports team, or oh, it's this particular like hospital. It's under their colors and like with their symbols and stuff like
Let's
that.
keep heading toward Etern. Taking this?
It's probably a Louisiana thing. It's
Very likely. I know for me, like in Oklahoma,
Yes.
if I had to assume what Pokemon it would be, part of me really wants to say it would be like Ponyta or Rapidash, or like a horse Pokemon, mainly because I know that the International Finals Rodeo is hosted in Oklahoma like every year.
yeah.
So that's why I would say it's probably like either one of those or like a bull like Tauros.
Let's see. But many certainly question the VA choices for some of the characters. Dragon Girl being Exhibit A. I live in Georgia, so it would probably be like Granbull.
I mean, as far as the voice acting choices go, I think that's just a delivery pick.
It's also like a directing choice. It's like, look, this character has a country accent, or like, I guess a Kansai style accent. So what's the closest thing that we have? Oh, Deep South. Or it's like Southern Belle, like, oh, I do declare.
See, the thing is with that is like technically Goku should have an accent.
He should
like
have a
that,
hick
but
accent.
Yeah, they both should. But they just don't in English.
It's like that Sean Schemmel's like, well, howdy, y'all, Kamehameha. See, I put that in that image in your head, and now you're just like, no.
Thanks, I hate it.
How would Sun Wukong be translated in? Well, I guess Sun Wukong isn't a hick. He's just a monkey, a stone monkey, but he's a monkey.
Got some syrup.
It's a weird. I wonder why.
Just what I needed.
No, I don't know. No, I don't know what my point with there was, but. Oh goodness. Oh boy. So that was a heck of a thing last night, wasn't it, Devin?
Oh yeah, dude, I'm still not over your performance. Like I'm still thinking about it. That was.
I
really
appreciate
good.
that, my friend. I do.
Yeah, no, you did fantastic, dude.
And you always bring 110 to every performance, and so does Ekwe.
Yeah.
Everybody brings their best. I was just lucky enough to have Ackle as a scene partner. Especially when it's angry Ackle, a side that we don't really get to see all that often.
It was very, very interesting. My theme partners, for the most part, I mean, obviously, aside from it being Ackle, have been like Mayu, who I've been like channeling like my like protective older sibling slash like older like father figure kind of energy with, which has been fun. I don't get to flex that very often. Jimmy, who was just like you know, just my character's love interest, which has been fun. Just acting with them, because I didn't really get that opportunity in Coffee Talk, so it's nice interacting with them.
You're mine.
Oh goodness gracious. Okay, hang on. Entertain the audience real quick. I have someone at my door, and I need to go attend to this real quick. I'll be right back.
It's no longer the Crash Star stream. It's the Devin VOD Power Hour. Ekwe, but the thing is, it's just like you have like very good humor when you voice Carolyn. It's just like low key, just like, have you seen these guns? Like that took me out. Devin Starvey, no. Crash Foie. We've done the fusion dance. I am no longer. You good?
Yes, I'm back. Sorry about that. Lol.
Lol.
Devin Star VT.
Yeah, it's my stream now.
Do you really want the moniker of Star added to your name?
Absolutely not.
Why not?
Okay.
Having Steel as a scene partner was great. Oh, Steel is always just delightful.
Yes. I've had he's been my scene partner like what, 2 times in,
As
Coffee
yeah, as
Talk?
Bailey's, and it usually just boils down to you talking down to him, or at least just giving him the verbal business.
Taking this?
I mean, that's just Hyde in general.
It's
though, to be
true.
fair.
Just a sassy little bitch.
It's just like it was talking down to Steel, and then like it was you putting Hyde in his place. It's just like, okay, let's stop now. It's like,
Come on, be nice.
fine.
Yes.
God, it's always a hoot.
For some reason, that just immediately reminded me of a thing I saw the other day. It's like bear mating grounds ahead, and then someone said like, please rephrase it a different way, and then the next comment was like, out of the way, straight boy.
Straight boy, I'm about to get in. You know what makes me sad is that like the 2 people that I haven't really gotten the opportunity to have as scene partners are, one, Equi, because I only got to be on screen with her character once in Tavern Talk, and they haven't interacted yet, like said Sen, and then Kina, because like I hang out with Kina like a lot,
Yeah.
but like it just so happens that every time we are in a live dub, our characters just do not interact.
I don't think my characters interact with either of those 2 either.
Yeah,
I don't know. Well, maybe for Tavern Talk Tokyo.
maybe they have.
Not Tavern Talk, Coffee Talk.
Coffee Talk.
Tavern
Coffee
Toffee.
Talk.
Tavern Toffee. I'm sorry.
I love toffee.
Delicious. Yeah, there was just that one time that Carolyn decided she didn't like Dave.
I think she's just mad that Dave took her. Like, Dave is now the adopted cat parent and is gay with Fable. Carolyn's just a little salty.
I'm surprised they didn't try to do a recurring like werewolf.
Totally is.
I'm surprised that they didn't try to do a recurring werewolf vampire romance thing for each individual like talk game. That would be that'd be a weird crack pairing, mind you, but still.
With God, what is that character's name?
Kyle.
This is kind of
Kyle, thank you. I don't know why I keep forgetting Kyle's name. That's another character I haven't got to interact with is Kyle, but I mean that's new. Zach's kind of new to the like to this.
Hey, the performance that Zach puts on is very unique, and I like it a lot.
Oh, I do too. I think
I've
I so like I wanted to do the vampire again, but like part of me was just like I'm glad I didn't, because I don't think I'd have been able to do like a more like
Dapper.
like dapper kind of like sad.
I
like,
do
sort of voice.
declare, yes.
Yes, like yeah.
Oh yeah. Are you on normal
Done.
difficulty? I am Tolrath. Is normal too easy, or like I'll bump it up to hard later on after some grinding and stuff like that. But right now it's more just trying to enjoy the story mode at the moment. Oh boy. Do you think? Well, I guess I'm gonna assume like I can't speak, and because you know Maha's not here, and I assume they would probably know more for Coffee Talk. Just the enemies died so fast, it made me question it. Yeah, it's a normal difficulty. It's just they're pretty low level, or they're even level, so it's.
You're mine.
I play Devil May Cry. I'm good at action games. I'm playing good at video games. Yeah, I can't sing. Breakdown. Royal Guard. Swordmaster. Trick. You shall die. I haven't gotten the katana yet. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and assume that this is, again, you know what they say about assuming, but I'm gonna take a wild shot in the dark and say that it's probably gonna be more yokai based for Coffee Talk 2.
Oh yeah,
Tokyo.
no, I've already ID'd a couple of yokai. Like I think one of the characters looks like a kappa.
That's fair. Okay. For some reason, kappas make me uncomfortable a little bit.
Is it because of, like,
Because of the butt stuff? Yes, because of the butt stuff.
Yeah, okay. I was just I like how we were like, is it the butt stuff? Yes, it's the butt stuff.
What? No, it's the little rain dish on their heads. Yeah, that's the thing that makes me uncomfortable. No, it's the butt stuff. A lot of yokai can just kind of be dicks if you think about it. Not all of them, but some, but a number of them.
A lot are. A good chunk are.
I look forward to voicing a different type of character in Coffee Talk Tokyo because I haven't gotten to flex my range yet. I would suggest bringing that up with Ackle and say like, hey, look, give me a challenge. Ackle's got a pretty good ear about casting.
I want to do something different myself.
Yeah.
Like, cause like with Hyde, I was just like, oh yes, I'm in this area. I'm a little, and then with Dave, I've just been like,
edgelording.
in this area. Yeah. But like, I was also able to get like a little bit higher. I would like to like somehow use like my normal voice, just like my normal range.
It's a regular average Joe.
A regular fucking guy.
A regular fucking dude, yokai.
Over already?
No, I wanted to voice Carolyn, and Ackle is very aware of my vocal range. Yeah. Ackle threw me 3 distinct different characters who are all distinctly not, well, aside from being all kind of chaotic a little bit in their own unique way, are all very much not the same kind of character type. He introduced solo live dubs of Danganronpa and 3 Houses. Oh, nice.
I'm wanting to do a live dub of Fire Emblem Awakening eventually. Because I have found out how to do how to stream my 3DS to my computer.
Very nice.
Just the hard part is whenever someone uses thunder magic, the game kind of shits itself.
Who would ever use Thoron?
This is literally the first spell Robin has in the game.
Hey Trent, how's it going?
Hey Trent.
It pops well. Thor!
Thor!
Isn't that the first cutscene? Is just
Yeah.
Crom
quite
getting his
literally
shit wrecked by lightning?
Think so,
Well, I mean,
but-
yes, but
But since the studio was dismantled, this is likely the final mana game we get. That doesn't sound accurate. But also, I hope you're wrong.
Can't see that light from before anymore.
It wasn't the same studio who did Trials,
Are
right?
those only in extreme heat?
No, it was real.
And then
I don't know.
Let's head
I wouldn't be
closer
able
to
to
the
answer that
parish and
question.
check. Yes.
you're supposed to electrify the enemy, not my console. Just destroys Devin's 3DS.
Hey, my 3DS is fine. It's my computer that
Destroys Devin's hard drive.
the emulator. Yeah.
They do not
Well,
emulate
it's
that
not-
well
Screw
sometimes.
you!
Yeah, it's not so much like it's an emulator. It's like it's using my actual
Oh, there's
copy
Katana.
to play it. It's Catboy.
Voiced by Kaji Tang.
What business do you have in Etern?
It's Ichiban.
Watch where you're pointing that thing.
It's Owain.
If you value your lives, go no further.
Ah, my boiling, my aching blood.
My sword hand twitches.
Ugh! Oh, it's just a fox.
Etern no longer benefits from its elemental's protection. Let this be a warning. Trespassing within could cost you your life.
I like the
I
water.
am
Is he putting on an
Morley, a
accent?
Swordsman from Etern. Its last,
Yeah.
in fact.
Wait, but
It's some of the
Etern-
R's he's rolling like a kitty.
You're a survivor from the parish?
Welcome.
I see. You and the alms need to go through Etern in order to cross the valley and complete your pilgrimage. I understand your predicament, but as you saw, getting into Etern can be complicated.
I am Puss in
Let's
Boots.
get to higher
In a
ground
cloak.
with a better view of the moon.
Watch my movie and see me have a realistic panic attack.
A realistic description of a depiction
Nerve
of a
of that
panic
guy.
attack.
Are we
Okay,
sure we wanna
goodbye.
trust
Also,
someone
people
who
really
knows
want to
what
fuck
people
death in that
I
movie
don't
for
think
some
so.
reason.
Personally.
Pick it up.
Not a bad
Pick
tech you've
it
got here.
up. Fortunately, my movie has become that one scene of me about to shit myself has become a very good tool against AI bros.
No,
Right?
I'll simply return whenever I have the time. No one can camp out in the snowstorm indefinitely.
So how did you manage to get here without a bridge?
He's a blade of justice.
You can go through the parish.
He does have
but
boots,
only
though.
when it's a new moon. It's not common
And they're
knowledge,
healed.
but those of us who travel in the area keep track of the moon's phases.
Now that we're in on the secret, we can get through a Terran too.
And
Val just like
do
puts
you
his
know
finger
when
in
the
his
next
belly
new
button,
moon
just like
is?
makes a little popping noise.
About 2 weeks from
Can you
now.
please stop that?
Uh-oh. We can't wait that long.
Well, then listen into our
There
term.
is
A
one
term.
other time you can
You are
pass.
very annoying.
During an eclipse. You can
Stop
only
it.
enter the parish when the moon is hidden.
No, I gotta see
during
if I can get
new
like a
moon
knuckle deep.
Or an eclipse.
Cease.
Please.
It happens
This
to
is
be
very
about
annoying.
time for
I'm
another
stinning.
I'm
Leave me
stinning.
alone.
The moon is full now. Maybe to help
What a
guide
hero.
others on their pilgrimage.
Full moon, eclipse. Whatever's going on.
What a hero Val
sounds
is.
like I'm still stuck waiting around in this freezing cold.
If you're looking for something to do,
Is this what
I could use your
folks
help.
without tails do?
I'm looking for a sphere. A moon sphere, to be precise.
Oh yeah,
It's an old
I
Eternian
just
legend.
checked Steam and it reminded me.
I know it's
No
here
More
in the
Heroes
drift
3 is on
somewhere.
sale.
I'm
Bitchin'.
certain of that much. If you would help me search, I'd be most
Again,
grateful.
I think I've told you this. Like, as far as quality of the No More Heroes games, one is pretty fucking solid. It's probably my most nostalgic
Let's
and
start toward the
maybe my
south
favorite.
of Fallow
2 is a
Bridge.
little weird,
Near
but
the
it's
bottom
still
of the drop
pretty
off.
damn good. It's just got a little, some. Oh, cool. Morley joined our party. It's got it's a little weirdness. Travis Strikes Again is the top-down Hotline Miami style game, and in 3 is a fun game, but I would say the bosses are not as memorable as the ones from the past.
I mean, I wouldn't know. I haven't played it yet, but I am looking forward to it because I just added it to my cart. I'm also debating if I want to get Terminator Resistance, but like,
Many seem to love Morley's combat style. Is he Virgil? You know what? I'll put on El Azul's outfit because we didn't really get to see him all that much in the Legend stream. You know what? Everybody gets their cameo outfits. There you go.
Search all by himself this whole time?
Sounds lonely. If there's anything we can do to help him out, we should.
Do-gooders, the both of you.
Do-gooders.
I am intrigued by the idea of
You're
treasure
both a
hunting.
you're a bunch of goody little two
Kinda
shoes.
excited. Is this?
You're goody little. I'm badass and you're good ass. You're goody little two shoes. Ugh. I never saw that new Evil Dead movie because it freaks me out.
I haven't watched it either.
But for No More Heroes 3, okay, so here's the cool stuff. The cool stuff is there are still some references to some other Suda51 joints. But you know, they're more just kind of like carry over from TSA. There is a henshin. There's a henshin mechanic in that game. It's very cool. You can actually explore the map on your new bike, complete with a Kira slide.
Karina taking over.
I'll carry on from here.
Wait, how do?
Time to get to work.
There we go. Okay.
This place is huge. Where do
Yep,
we even
okay.
start looking?
Over the years,
Oh,
I've narrowed
okay.
it down to close to Fallow Bridge toward the
Oh,
south.
Okay.
Then it's back to the broken
Yeah?
bridge we go.
okay, Virgil. Hello.
Yeah. Just a judgment cut. Okay. Well, all right. Fuck off, Val. It's
You're
real
no longer
bad when
playing as
Yu-Gi-Oh is
Val.
better option of game. I want to get back and do that to ruin my life. Dr. Devin on that one.
A fine opportunity to rest.
What's that supposed to mean?
Don't worry about that. But the thing about the bosses in No More Heroes 3 is, so where with No More Heroes 1 and 2, it's other assassins to be the #1 assassin in America. Whereas with No More Heroes 3, you are basically fighting against extraterrestrials, aliens.
Yeah, no, I knew about the aliens. Give me a
Yeah.
sec.
The thing is, like, they have unique designs, but I wouldn't really call them super memorable. That's all I'm gonna put out there. Oh, it also has a really weird, a very, very bizarre, shall we say, character design change. Well, for a few characters, but for one character in particular.
Is Naomi still in the game? That's all I care about.
Yes.
Good.
Kind of. She is, but also not in the way you... Funny that you bring up Naomi. Do you want me to just tell you, or would you like to find out yourself?
Well, I guess I just, you know, hit me with the brick. But
Naomi's a tree now.
I'll figure it out. What do you mean?
Turned herself into a tree. Turned herself into a tree with her face on it.
I literally just bought the game. And you know, I can get it.
What? You just want to see how big her boobs got in the third game?
Maybe.
Well, from a certain perspective, even larger. From another perspective, fuck you. Now you get hardwood. Enjoy that.
You have a bot, good sir, that needs to die.
Motherfuck. Thought I got rid of you. You shitheels need to get out of here. Go away. I swear to God. Naomi sounds like she's so down to earth in more ways than one.
But I'm Tiss.
Also, Naomi has a very... It's not really brought up so much. But Naomi also has a sister.
How'd I forget that?
Naomi has a sister in the form of... what was the name of the character from TSA?
I don't remember. I played through TSA, but I don't remember.
Travis was again, Doctor. What is it?
But flowers bloomed in the spring, and the air was thick with birdsong.
What is
if
it?
only travelers like
Dr. Juvenile.
seen it.
I knew it was some.
I don't remember that character. That's on me.
Dr. Juvenile is like the main character that is like it's the kind of the tutorial character who pops up and is all like giving Travis and Badman the tutorial stuff.
Oh, okay.
She's the one who made like the death ball.
It was hardly worth the energy.
Which is also part of the reason. Okay, wait. I need to do his big class strike attack, and we're gonna see if this just leads into a judgment cut end. If it does, I'm gonna just pop the fuck off. Look, Tolrath said like, oh, people seem to enjoy his gameplay style for some reason. I was like, I wonder what. Don't you fucking dare. Okay, it's not 1-to-1, but it's still pretty fucking close.
God, you know, people give me like guff for liking edgelords, but here you are.
I am the storm that is approaching, meowing. It's like nya, Dante, nya.
Why do you keep saying it like that?
Nya. Great, my dad's a furry. Fucking awesome.
Stud bears will love this. I'll be taking this.
That's the thing that Nero's really actually upset about his dad. It's not that his dad ripped off his arm, but it's that his dad's a furry.
I see. I understand why you hate your father after you ripped off your arm. What? No, I don't give a shit about that. Huh?
He just keeps trying to force me into a fursuit. I don't wanna.
The Dud bears will love this.
That's still that was a speaking of like weird arm stuff with Virgil and Nero. That was a comic dub I did of like the DLC item. You know the one I'm referring to, don't you, Devin?
Don't mind if I
In 5?
Yes.
I think I'm aware.
The sweet release.
Yes. Yeah.
So for those who are not in the know, and this is base form. Yeah. Okay. So you're saying it gets better. Good to know. His next katana class that gets a class strike, I will. I actually like this Elazul outfit. I think Elazul was a really cool character, and I like that he's getting some representation. He was an asshole, but you know.
We'll get your homeland's
I gotta get back to Legend of Mana at some point and do it properly once I actually know what the hell I'm doing. But at what point does inspiration become plagiarism? I mean, look, Iato style didn't start with Virgil. Other people have had Iato style where it's like quick draw and then you just slash. Yeah. The idea of like a katana being this world-ending weapon that will just wreck everything and it's so fucking cool is not a Devil May Cry exclusive thing.
Keep an eye out.
Like a character like slashing so fast that like everything like falls apart once they sheath their sword. That's been around a long time. Fucking Trunks did that.
Nice.
I mean, like that was back in the 90s. So, I mean,
Yeah. Pal World. What about Pal World? Well, some prefer his other weapon types. Pal World?
What is
Wait.
that?
Oh.
Called an elemental
Become
vessel.
plagiarism.
This one
Oh,
contains
right.
wind spiritual energy.
I still haven't touched Pal World because I was feeling
Do you think
uncertain
the moon
about it.
spirits could be
Oh my
reacting to the
goodness.
moon sphere?
Hey, Holy Crashu. Thanks for the raid yesterday. Oh, no problem, Letter. How are you doing, Letter?
Down there.
Meow.
yeah,
Meow.
yeah.
I'm good. Good to hear. We found this big
The
MacGuffin.
moon sphere you needed?
It is.
It does look like
They
Luna.
say that the moon's elemental power is stored in this sphere. I suppose that's why the elemental vessel reacted.
There's a game I am curious, and I already ordered my copy of it, and I might do a stream of it some other day. It's
I've been
Astrobot.
searching for so long.
Oh, Astrobot. Yeah, it looks
It
like
would have
it's a lot of
taken me
fun.
forever to
I've-
find
A lot
this
of,
on my own.
A lot of cameos, like Soul Bad Guy and Dante are in it.
Yeah, my favorite part is how literally PlayStation was like, we just don't have IPs anymore.
Proceed to
like,
release a
really
game
put
that
out-
shows nothing but their fucking IPs.
Exactly.
You wanna know
Very
who's all?
funny.
You wanna know what another bot in that game is? Fucking Raziel.
Yeah.
We found it. I can hardly believe it.
That thing that you mentioned of like the Soul Reaver being on some weird non-distinct console thing, it still makes me so upset.
Glad we could assist.
Yeah, no, I
We
mean,
should really
me
go back to
too.
the camp.
I really don't know why.
Just,
like,
just,
they're doing
just
that.
like, just do like PSN occasionally has these. I'd love to see Astrobot. I'll be doing it. Like it's my copy supposedly comes in on Wednesday. If Amazon is to be trusted, which honestly the track record for me so far has been sketchy at best because I've had to order some things repeatedly. But it looks like a cute little game. I have something different, non-PlayStation related on Tuesday that I was curious about that I want to try messing around with. But I might do Astrobot one of these days for next week. That'd be.
Let's collect ourselves.
I might fuck with it. Looks pretty cool. But yeah. No, like part of the reason let's see, someone needs to go into their back catalogs of IPs more. Cause like for PSN, they'll say like, oh, PlayStation Classics. Here's what we're putting on our PSN today. And it's like, oh, you have like what was the name of that with Dart? What is the name of that game? That's the old RPG where everybody's a dragon knight. What was that one?
Legend of Dragoon?
Yeah, Dragoon. Like Legend of Dragoon is there. Wild Arms is there. I don't think that's necessarily a PlayStation exclusive, but you know, we got Wild Arms. They have a bunch of stuff that they just constantly put like, hey, here's our classic PS1, PS2, and sometimes PS3 games if you're feeling spherical. You know, if you're feeling saucy.
I remember when like I got my PS5, like 'cause I don't know how late into the life cycle you got yours, but like I got mine like within the first year,
I think
and
I'll
in
hold
doing
on
so
to
I got like a
Sphere
bunch of
for
free
safety.
games to go with it, like a ton of PlayStation games.
Yeah.
And like it's kind of astounding to me that they're at
There's supposed to be
like
a lunar eclipse soon.
Sony's like, yeah, we just don't have these IPs. Like, what do you mean? You're sitting on like a ton. Like, what?
My first Wild Arms was 5. Didn't finish it, but I had fun with it. Yeah, that was also my first Wild Arms. I hope they port that to, you know, modern consoles, at least in some way, shape, or form, so I can play all the Wild Arms games. Because I have 1 through 3 on PSN, which I'll probably do a stream on whenever a thing is finished. Yeah, for later on. My first Wild Arms was 2. That's the one that has Brad in it, who's really cool. He's got this big old gauntlet arm.
You find the moon sphere?
Love that game. Yeah, I'll be doing some Wild Arms eventually. Because those look like really fun Wild West RPGs. I miss Dark Cloud as a series. Dark Cloud 2 was one that I did on stream. It was very fun. Where you got to play as not Scott McNeil. Oh wait, was it? No, Scott McNeil is who's the voice actor for Robin, Devin?
David.
From Teen Titans.
That
Scott
oh,
Menville.
oh,
Thank
oh,
you, Letter.
Scott Menville. Okay, sorry. My brain here is Robin, and I'm like, oh, it's like Fireball. Like,
No,
Robin,
no, in Batman. No, or Teen Titans, I should say.
Yeah, Scott
We'll have a
Menville.
good view of
Yeah,
the moon.
he plays the character Max and Monica. Those are both I never played Dark Cloud 1. I think that one's a bit more turn-based. But yeah, no. But no, let's just remake Last of Us again. Let's make Last of Us again. Let's just port it again. Let's make it even more updated. No, fuck you, HD version of it.
I have that game. I got it for free, and I still haven't played it.
Last of Us 1 or 2?
Yes.
Okay.
One. Actually, I got one, and I still haven't played it because it's just like
Hard to imagine
Depressing.
there's a raging snowstorm nearby.
Well, no, not it's depressing. I just think
This blizzard roars
the
throughout
fandom
Lafayette
and
like
the
the moon
director
lamenting
have
the loss of her
become so obnoxious to
The
me
moon
that
is
I
so
just don't even
bright
want to touch
tonight,
it.
looks
That's fair.
like
That's
it's
fair.
trying to Tell us something.
Yeah, when you start sending threats to Laura Bailey and her unborn child, yeah, that's a bad fandom.
Hey,
Yeah.
What is going on?
What is going on?
Oh, we were talking about, I think we were talking about MMOs after the stream. It was like Phantasy Star, but for some reason that reminded me of Star Ocean. I think Letter actually did a stream of Star Ocean 2 on their stream. I heard good things about that one. I tried playing Star Ocean 1 because I was like, I want to play all the Star Ocean games, but 1 was just kind of like in and out for me.
I had a friend who was really into Star Ocean. I never really gave it a try though, because I just never had access to the games.
The first one I played was Till the End of Time, which had some weird plot twist at the end of it, whereas like everybody was actually a video game character.
Morley, I swear that child.
Oh no, mother. Depression.
Oh no.
Hey, what's all this?
Look at my home in the past, Anthrocon at its height.
But
The people of Etern have come back.
This was
Morley,
before the
what's
incident.
happening here?
I shouldn't be laughing
Hey,
at that,
wait!
but that's actually funny as
We should go too.
before the incident.
Because you can just say it was all going well until the incident.
What's that? What does that mean? I don't want to think about it. No, what do you mean the incident? You can't just say the incident and then leave. Where are you going?
It all started with Tumbles the Stair Dragon. Do you know about that one?
No.
I think what I heard was like some furry in a fursuit
Etern was famous for this ingenious device.
threw themselves off of an or threw themselves down a flight of
I came from
stairs
long ago, commissioned the sandglass.
for a reason, but
Powered
kind
by
of
the
like,
spirits of the moon.
yeah, that's
People
it.
of
They were
Etern
fine
know as
afterwards, but they
keepers
just
of
threw
time.
themselves down a flight of
That's
stairs.
so
Based their
weird.
calculations on
I
the moon.
remember
But with the
at
sandglass,
It would all start when they brought in the ball pit.
oh my god. I remember
Huh.
in Anime
Sounds
Weekend
nice
Atlanta,
not to have to worry about the weather
there
to do your job.
was someone
But
who
the
like filled a
sandglass was
bathtub with syrup.
broken when we saw the parish
No.
earlier. How come it looks
No?
brand new
No.
now?
Am I misremembering? I thought that was.
No,
Anime
I'm just
Weekend
saying
Atlanta.
no. That's not a good. That's not a
Okay.
good start.
That's a bad.
A
Honestly,
bathtub with
come
syrup.
back here.
Yeah.
But the fairies
Any particular type of syrup?
don't wanna miss anything.
I don't remember exactly. I just know it was syrup.
Is that boy?
I like that we're talking about this as Morley's going through his past. Ah, yes, the bathtub full of syrup.
Mother,
As I recall, the cleanup was not ideal.
Seen.
It was a nightmare.
It was a nightmare.
This had to have been what a Terran.
And that is how we had our naked brethren. Like myself.
They had to shave so much of my hair away.
mother, I am so sorry.
Oh god, this
was
is
the day
fucking
I
Virgil, isn't
bought
it?
the lunar sandglass. If I hadn't, Etern would never.
This is
have-
just Virgil. Okay.
It's his twin brother.
And well, we haven't seen Dante just yet. We haven't seen the wacky woohoo. And also the
all
Elazul
my
costume
fault.
gives him a fake arm. Okay. An alternate kind of arm. What are you doing?
Morley, get
He's
down
about to
from
break
there.
the sand glass.
Meow. As a cat, I was very much attracted to shiny things and also knocking stuff over.
Look how agile I was. The fool I was. He can't blame himself for that. That wasn't his fault right there.
Kind of was.
No, he didn't break that. That was something else. Like the entire world shook there.
My mother got hit by a giant rock.
Morley?
From that day forward.
Never played Legends, so I wouldn't know this Elazul. We briefly touched on Legends of Mana. I need to do a proper stream of it again whenever I actually understand that game a bit more than not at all. But suffice it to say, there is multiple stories, and it's kind of the same vein as Trials of Mana, where you can play as, you get a bunch of different party guest members join up with you and try to work on their particular story thread. Elazul is a member of the Jumi, who are effectively, yeah, fuck it, they're gem people. So the core crystal in the middle of Morley's chest right now is Elazul's core crystal, and that's basically who they are. Kind of like Steven Universe logic, if we're gonna boil it down to that. But there's no fusion or whatever. It gets really fucked up when there's somebody who's trying to steal all these crystals.
My drum.
You want to move the kid, or?
You're all right. I am so glad you're safe. Mother?
I shouldn't laugh at Jesus Christ.
From that day forward, I hated sand.
It's coarse and rough.
I never went into my litter box ever again. As a tribute to my mother and the horrible sin I committed that day.
So wait, you just don't. So do you use like a toilet? No, I just do not cover anything now.
I just go wherever.
I leave war crimes everywhere.
Hina? Karina?
Honestly, just leaving an upper decker in somebody's toilet is honestly the least problematic of my sins, as compared to the other things I do.
I guess we're still stuck in those weird visions.
Of my mana? Oh my god, then what are we in?
Title drop.
Game's over.
If I only had the moon sphere, I could save Mother.
I need more power.
I gotta search the Lefia drop-off.
So he's gonna have a brother that has a red crystal on his chest. Well, that's just the DLC outfit that I got for that references previous mana games. But no, the main thing about Morley, it seems like he goes full samurai and he has Iato style stuff. So yeah, that's pretty cool. I'm sure some of the other elemental stuff might be able to capitalize more on katana stuff, whereas like with Rune Knight for Val gives him, you know, big ass greatsword. I'm hoping the moon crystal or whatever Luna does gives him katana, but who knows? We'll see. That would make sense because a lot of Virgil's stuff does have lunar connotations.
Yeah.
Like lunar phase, where Virgil puts on Beowulf, the best gauntlets and greaves weapon in the DMC series, and just like does a big old spin.
Yeah, I honestly, I love using Beowulf in Devil May Cry 3, especially when I'm going through Bloody Palace. Like, yeah, that's just a hoot.
I had this conversation with two other VTubers. Out of the gauntlets and greaves weapons throughout the entire series, you have Ifrit from the first one. You have Beowulf from 3. You don't have any in 2 because 2 is okay. 4, you have Gilgamesh. 5, you have Balrog, and in the special edition of 5 and 4, you also have Beowulf with Virgil. Which is your favorite?
It's definitely 3's Beowulf. I don't really remember 5's Beowulf very much, but I can only figure it's like similar.
It's well, yeah, with 4 and 5, it basically it enhances whatever 3 was like the main skeleton of Virgil's combat, and then
I do like
as he popped up in future series, like in future games, it was just expanded on.
I do like Balrog. I will say Balrog was fun.
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't like Ifrit because it's just like real like basic, and it doesn't. It's slow.
Well, again, it's the power weapon. It's meant to be like it is the slower weapon of between either that or Alistair. Alistair's the speedy one. Ifrit is the power weapon, and then Sparta is the best one. Was the strongest one, but you also don't get a DT until you fight Mundus.
Exactly.
So generally people will just stick with Alistair because now you have a new evolution. Ooh, cool. Let me see. Let's see. Oh, this one gives you a lance. Kind of like my greatsword right now, but we'll see what the other party members get, and then we'll work from there. But yeah, no, so like in DMC5, it's the most complete version of Virgil's kit.
Yeah.
So it's like he even gets a super move, like a straight up screen wipe in the form of Hell on Earth, where he'll just slam his fist and just make a fucking explosion.
There are monsters out
It's
there
been a
in the
really
drifts.
long time since
You
I
have to
played
come back.
Devil May Cry 5, so I genuinely don't remember.
It's all good.
He's too far
Yeah.
ahead.
Actually, I don't even know if
have
I
to
finished
reach
the
him
virtual
before any
campaign,
monsters
because
do.
by the time when it came out, I think there were some other games that had come out around the same time.
Yeah,
and
that's
I got
fair.
so distracted I did not get back to it.
I obviously did, and I was very much I was very into it. Virgil is essentially a boss character in a character action game, as he always is. His stuff is just better, in my opinion.
That was like what, October of 2021?
Something like that.
I think I know what game came out around that time that distracted me. It was Miles Morales.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah, because I got that the day it came out, and I was literally sitting at work. I was just like, I need to get off work so I can play this. I need to get off work so I can play this.
And then Spider-Man 2 came out, and I think Miles has
that
the
was
better
last
suits,
year.
right?
So that is a matter of opinion. In his game, yeah, he's got some really good suits. In Spider-Man 2,
I know he has the controversial Adidas outfit, which no one fucking likes.
Yeah, it's bad.
That's not the one I'm talking about. I'm talking about like he gets a Tokusatsu outfit. He has the DJ outfit, which has like the Daft Punk outfit, which is
no, his suits are
super
great.
rad.
I love his suits. I love his suits in his solo.
Whereas Peter gets shafted and mainly gets movie suits because fans are
Are
weird.
there any other survivors from
I do like some of the non-fan servicey suits. I mean, they're all fan servicey suits, but like I like the Iron Spider, like the Mark 1.
Yeah.
Mark 1 is one of my favorites.
I thought I might be able to reverse what happened to Etern.
What else was there?
So
I
I
also
ran
like
out
the
of the
Scarlet
parish
Spider
and started
suits,
to
both of
search
them.
for the sphere, but
What else?
I was attacked.
There's quite
by
a few
pack of
I like.
monsters.
Bork.
This happened
It's
16
Carl!
years ago. We have to run. We can't win against the swarm.
I am the furry of this game, much like Kevin was in the previous one.
It's different now. You have the moon
And also
spirits on your
Legends also
side.
had a few furry
can
characters.
do this,
Ironically, I did not get any of their outfits. I got the Jewel guy.
Let's go.
There were furries in Legend of Mana. There were a few. Virgil never gets nerfed. He just gets stronger each new game. It's true. Although Virgil's kit in DMC5 was a bit weird because he doesn't have a standard devil trigger. It's only Sin Devil trigger, whereas he gets replaced with the the doppelganger, which is also, I feel like, kind of a holdover from the reboot, which is my least favorite version of those characters.
Oh, the DMC.
Because in that version, Virgil is a fucking loser.
Oh yeah, no, I'm aware. I never played the game, but like, I had a friend who played it. I watched him play through it, and I was just like, this looks awful. Also, they like do like a sniper rifle
Through a pregnant woman's belly.
Sniper rifle portions of an extreme.
That's the Virgil of that game.
Yeah, and then there's also like the me and my friend jokingly call it Combi Crisis the game.
Yeah.
So because it's just like
No, it's obviously a video game adaptation of They Live. It's what it is.
So, what happened in the past when you were
There's also
attacked?
the what was it?
I was saved by a traveling
the bit
merchant
where
passing
And I've got a bigger
Dante-
dick.
We ran away as fast as our legs could
The
carry
bit where
us.
Dante like
This
has
time we
that mop
defeated
on
the
his head. He's
monsters.
like, not in a million years.
Yeah, that was the thing that pissed off a lot of people, including
I have
me.
your strength to thank for that.
Yeah, it's like I don't know why like Team Ninja was just like what
How did you
Dante
get it
is
to
cool.
work anyway?
He's
badass,
not
awesome,
Brookback
when
Mountain
he's
gay
not.
cowboy.
A
Yeah,
mysterious
and
voice
it's like
back
I'll
in
never
Etern
understand
asked
that.
me to
'cause
save
it's
you.
like
That was a really cool outfit for Dante. Shut up.
Elemental vessel
Like I said, he
called
never
the
gets
Neutron.
weaker in all of the canon. He never became a
The voice
loser with a
said it
smaller
needed
dick.
something, but I couldn't
Very
see
good,
where
super
it was
nerd.
coming from.
Well, it's also like in DMC3 when you first were introduced to Virgil, he's better than you. He's just you, but better. And you never get that impression in the reboot of whatever the, of that bullshit. You never get that impression. It's always like, yeah, Virgil's a kind of a well, for lack of a better word, he's a bitch. Dagger tree. Okay.
He gets knives, kniffs.
You may call me Knives Million, another brother of a red-clad hero who is kind of fucked up.
Oh wait, hold on. Is he like Wolverine? No, never mind. I saw the gauntlets. They had the holes.
He's holding a dagger with his tail.
No, my friend. 9.
This is what I was fucking talking. He becomes a Nightblade. Oh, he's like Hawkeye. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I was talking about yesterday. Like, hey, if we had a tail, we would be able to we'd be able to get more shit done.
Crash.
It's not a furry thing. It's a practicality thing.
Light of my life.
That's your wife. Don't lie to me.
Well, true, but still, the allegation.
Crash is a furry confirmed. Letter, don't you jump on this.
See? No, see?
No, you're wrong. No, it's a matter of being practical.
Powerful than I imagined.
Having a tail doesn't make you a furry. It just becomes a practicality thing, he argued.
I would say the same thing about having extra arms.
Who does it belong to?
Morley.
Having an extra limb to do stuff would help out be able to help out of like getting extra shit done. It's like, okay, hey, I'm doing my taxes with my hands, and then on the side I'm doing other bills with my tail, and it's like, yeah, there you go, this. All right, cool, I've written up 3 checks. Or, oh, let's see, I'm gonna type on my computer, but then I'm also doing some other stuff. I'm like holding my cup of coffee with my tail. I'm like, all right, good, I don't have to stop. It's like that scene from The Pursuit of Happiness, where Will Smith has to say, look, I stopped going to the water cooler, so I wouldn't be going to the bathroom as much. Therefore, I would minimize the amount of time I'm not doing work. Therefore, now I'm rich and my son have finally pursued happiness.
What's that light?
You would need additional heads to handle all that mental processing.
Yeah, the amount of mental gymnastics you're doing to not label yourself as a furry
has
is
plagued this land for years.
not helping.
It's just, it's practical. It's fucking practical. It's practical.
Is it though?
It would be.
Practical or practical? I mean, Bit
of column A, bit of column B. We don't know. It's like, we don't know because we never, okay, like when you're watching Dragon Ball Z, do you agree or disagree that Saiyans would be cooler if they kept their tails?
I mean, it's a weak point.
There's a tear.
Yeah, but eventually you can train that. You can train it like anything.
Please.
Okay.
Is Super Saiyan 4 cooler than Super Saiyan Blue? Yes or no?
Yes.
There you go.
Cool as Super Saiyan Blue, obviously.
There you go.
But that doesn't. Okay, but you got to realize he becomes covered in fur, like a big old monkey man.
Because it's appropriate. Because Saiyans are space monkey barbarians.
Mm-hmm.
It fits with their aesthetic.
How Morley with you? We had no idea where you guys went.
God.
I'm not a furry. You're just wrong.
Okay, Crash.
Sorry,
All right.
Shut up.
Okay.
You two look safe. That's a load off my mind.
What were you gonna do if we got
So-
hurt?
What were you two talking about? Being furries? The fuck?
Don't blame Val.
Look, I'm just saying, if you all had tails, you'd be a lot more efficient, like me.
By the eclipse, that I forgot about the present.
I
First
don't want
one.
to be a part of your weird
Val
kink.
chased after me.
It's not the
when I
kink,
fled
it's
the
just
parish.
practical.
He saved me.
I mean, it can be if you want it to, but I'm just saying, it doesn't have to be inherently sexual.
This tail can do a lot of things. What does that mean? Would you like to find out? I don't. No?
Look, I'm just saying,
Sorry, Mother.
practical.
I came back,
Practical.
but I couldn't do
Practical.
anything.
I can hold another sword with it. Therefore, unlike that Zoro who's going to fuck up his teeth, I can just use my tail to swing around his sword.
Brightest in the sky. That's what all the tales I've heard say.
Yes, that is the same. But when I broke the lunar sandglass, all the people of Etern disappeared.
Again, he
in an
thinks he
instant.
broke the lunar sandglass, but clearly there was like an earthquake sort of thing
Even
going
with the
on.
moon
No, it was him.
I was powerless to stop
Bull.
it. Again, I couldn't do anything.
I must bear the scenes of killing everyone.
Touch her.
This is my curse.
My sexy, sexy
I was
girls.
brave if you'd spared the suffering for so long.
Oh, I'm so
She couldn't
tragic.
hear my apology or feel my hand.
so
So when we met,
I would
that
make you
moment will be
swoon
stuck in
with
time forever,
sadness.
and only my regrets will endure.
Did you know about Dragon Quest? It's very cool. That's a Ichiban reference, sorry.
Oh.
It's because of voice actor thing. Okay, never
No,
mind.
I got it. It took me a second. I haven't played Yakuza 7 yet. I need to.
I'm Luna. My name's Luna. I turned a guy into a baby that one time. Anyway, how's it going?
Time. I have felt it. No longer is your mind lost in the past. Your heart has
It's
stirred.
true, Luna did turn some guy
As
into
you
a
go
baby.
forward,
Really?
so too will time
So
begin
in
to
Trials of
progress
Mana,
again.
you like one of the stories is
Carry your
Kevin.
life
Kevin is a
with
werewolf,
you.
or you know,
Into
a
the
beast
future.
man.
What?
Yeah, that was Luna. So
Just
his
as I
kingdom is heavily, the place he lives is very heavily associated with Luna. You know, the lunar elemental.
I agree,
Luna.
Luna.
He fights this guy named Ludger, who basically sees Kevin, who's the prince of that kingdom, says like, "Oh man, you're such a huge pussy. You don't even like fighting. You're such a little bitch. I should be the next in line to become king." So then he kind of develops this like one-sided rivalry with Kevin, and then Kevin and the party whip his ass. And as Ludger's dying, he's like, maybe in another life we could have been friends or rivals or something like that. And then he dies. And then Luna shows up, like, Kevin's like, hey, fix Ludger, please. He's like, I can't undo the dead thing, but I can reincarnate him into a baby. And so Luna does and turns him into a baby
Okay.
who's raised in the woods. Because Beastman culture is a little different from regular people culture.
That's so true.
Furries are weird.
The elemental of the moon governs the flow of time. The heart is much like time itself. It never stops moving. At times, it
I mean,
may
it does
wax
eventually, but you know,
radiant
then you're
joy,
dead.
Brilliant
Well, time
and
keeps on
full,
slipping.
And other times,
into
it
the
wanes
future.
dark with sorrow,
Marty!
like the black of a new moon.
Doc!
Morley believed that his heart.
Doc!
Tell me-
You're telling me that they're making a cartoon based on us? Yes! And it's all about nihilism, Morty. Marty, fuck!
There is still hope.
Oh,
for the
jeez,
parish.
Doc. Oh,
Oh, jeez, Doc, I feel the transformation coming. Your mom fucks herself, a clone of herself.
As the
Okay, Doc.
I hope I can find a way to atone for
All right,
the
Doc.
past. I'm headed to the mana tree.
I guess that's...
This is my
okay.
goodbye to the parish. For good this time, Mother. I'm off.
Mother.
Mother. You got,
Is
you
there
only have
anybody...
3 people in your party? Mm.
Let's see. What's your new weapon? You also use fans. Okay.
Kaguraa fan, so nothing changes for her.
The only one who gets a different weapon is Val. Okay.
Well, and
Well, no, the wind elemental also gives Morley daggers.
oh,
It is a relief to be able to send
It looks like
home
Val
to
has seen some
return
shit,
after
just with the
so
shading over his
long.
eyes.
May you safely
Right.
reach your journey's end.
he looks like he hasn't slept in days.
I came to the kingdom of the furries. It was not what I expected. I need to leave now.
Tres
Army
gatos.
Morley.
Or Morley.
Oh god. Yep, it's this shit again.
Never mind, I hate it. I hate this.
Yeah, that's some good timing. Nice to see
Stop.
you're doing well. Nicholas
Stop.
sent us to check up on you. We'll report back with good news.
Stop.
Father?
Say hello to the cringe sisters.
Be.
We're the Merchant Sisters. I'm Madeline. We were taken in, same as me.
Madeline.
Stop.
Madeline.
After us
Bum
since we
de dum
were
dum
little
bum.
as well. Oh, I'm Francine,
This is
by the
almost
way.
as bad as like Teddy
And
doing
I'm
bear
the youngest,
puns.
Christine.
Yeah.
We run a
Remember when Teddy
pretty
used to be a
business,
likable
if I do say
character?
so myself.
No.
Okay.
Everyone, these are my relatives. This is the first time we've met.
Remember when Morgana used to be
I've
it?
heard
No.
many good things
No.
about them.
The only good mascot character was Koromaru.
Marley a little
Yeah,
different
'cause he
from
didn't
what
talk
Nicola
and he was a good
described
dog.
to
He was Hachiko. Anime Hachiko.
Dog.
He's not
I
as
have
weak
a
as
Koromaru
Nicola was,
plush.
he
Actually.
As do I.
Is it the Sanshi one?
I think it's the one that comes with like the collector's edition of 3.
He looks just like
Oh
the
no,
cat
mine.
that's
I got
on
mine
the
like 6 years ago. It's like it's a Sanshi plush promo.
Master form, Valor form, and Wizard form. Oh wow, that is the colors this for Kingdom Hearts 2.
New arms as well?
Sort of. I'm
But
your soul
I
guide,
have that plush to go
accompanying
with my
everyone on their journey
Shinjiro
to the Tree
cosplay.
of Mana.
Nice.
You've set off
Yeah.
on your
Yeah,
adventures
Shinjiro,
already?
the character who did not totally get
So
flanderized.
exciting!
No, absolutely not.
Have to make
What are you talking
sure
about?
more
Kanji never got flanderized either.
sisters.
No, never.
Chie, definitely not flanderized.
Akihiko also never got flayed.
Yep, he definitely has all his brain cells and is definitely not a protein junkie.
And I, Francine.
That's definitely not just the only thing he never shuts the fuck up about.
Weapons are my
Thank you,
forte.
Pierce of the Q. Very cool.
Madeline.
He kind of did that in P4A too.
Welcome.
But at the very
It
least, the
wasn't
cover up
as
is his
bad.
design is the fucking best it's ever been.
We'll probably
True.
be seeing those
That is a hella fucking boss ass
All
design.
these goods are the cream of the crop. Take a
He has a
look
big
at
ass
this
bear
new
claw
for your
scratch against his
purchase.
chest.
Take a look. Think new form your purchase. Take a look. Think new form your purchase.
God, I need to get back
Come
to
back
playing
again
Persona
sometime.
4 Arena. That is
You
a
there.
video game.
Welcome.
You're an Adachi main, yeah?
Close out nearly
Yeah.
here.
What are the odds?
You wanna know why I became a
I've
cop?
seen you have
So I could legally carry a gun.
Carry a gun. I did that the other day. Oh, actually, a few months ago, or I guess a month ago, when Red made me a mod on his stream. I was like, finally, I can kill bots. He's just like, you know why I became a mod? So I could legally kill bots. Just like, why do I like this?
So what do you think of Morley's Kirito form? Stop it. Stop. What do you mean his Kirito form? What?
I mean, for me, it felt more like Nightcrawler when he had like the 3 swords and you watch X-Men '97, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no, that's
what it felt like
the
for me.
Nightcrawler being a swashbuckler is not just a 97 thing.
No, I mean, I'm aware, but just that's what it reminds me of, because it's like the most recent thing I've seen him do that in.
Let me see.
But no, I don't. I tried. I was like, oh, you know, SAO seems like it's gonna be a cool thing, but then it was like, no, actually, I didn't need to know that. You know, I didn't need to know about the coitus between Kirito and Asuna. I didn't need to know about that. That's okay.
But Crash,
No.
2 years worth, glopping noise, flowing endlessly.
Let me see. Is this?
I hate that I read that fanfic. Like I recorded that fanfic.
That's your fucking fault.
Yeah, no. So like 10 years ago, I used to like do a little.
Does it still
I would
count
say-
though? Does it still count though?
What?
That.
Does it count?
Because like they're both in the virtual world, right?
I think it counts.
This is gonna get very crass in a second, and I'm trying to debate whether I should say. Okay, we're already bored.
Don't say it. Just don't
You think he
say it.
busted in his pants when it happened?
The spirits are probably celebrating the naming of a new alm.
They were all in like
Look
digital
great.
comas,
Wonderful.
so I
Can
don't
get
think
out
their
of the cold
bodies were
already.
reacting to
Remind
anything.
me
It was just
who
their
it was
brains.
who
You telling me that shit didn't? You tell me like there's no residual effects on the physical body?
Now, Val.
Yes, he did.
He
says
did?
Equi.
What do you mean? No, I fucking hate Sword Art Online. I fucking hate that series.
His mom just walks in and is like, okay, that's enough of this. Just rips it off his helmet, killing him instantly.
He's dead.
I always wanted a chance to see
Is there a character that you'd maybe like to see some fan art of? I'm keeping a list of interest of art block reasons. I mean, if you just want to sketch out any of the bullshit we've been talking about for this stream, go for it. So Virgil version of Morley, that's fine.
Hope they're ready for us.
Not Kirito and Asuna doing that. Don't add that to your list. Please no. Fucking hate SAO too, and that's how I know he did. Isn't that just mind sex like with what Emma and Cyclops? Oh yeah.
No, that's
Queen of
different.
Illistana
I
is
think.
attentive to
Is
the
the-
needs of the
I-
alms. She will pray for our
Cyclops is such a fucking douche.
Oh, wow. Then we barely even
Cheats on his
stepped
wife.
out the
That
door,
like
it seems.
immediately goes for me. Who the fuck is Virgil? Have you not talked to me at all, Letter?
Are you new here?
Her face looks weird right here.
Look,
They don't look all the way textured right now, do they? Devil May Cry.
Thing is frozen solid.
Wait.
Yep, nothing more than a block of ice.
Oh, okay, that's fair.
That's fair.
It's melting, see?
That'd be really cold. Dead.
It's just when people think of dual wield Kirito as the first that comes to mind, even more than Lloyd from Symphonia. That's silly and stupid.
I don't think
Also, it's not
Kirito
dual
is-
wielding, he's triple wielding.
Yeah.
It's a little cactus.
And when I think of like triple wielding, I think of Ronor Zoro. So
Everyone does. Oh, I think you mean Zolo. Thank you very much.
Sorry.
His name is Zolo. He's just like a samurai, and Lady. Nami's not shy.
That thing dropped something back there?
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like a...
Who stopped sniping Chopper's doctoring?
Karina! I can't just read that cactus's private thoughts.
Set sail in the Grand Line. Set sail for One Piece. It makes me wonder how they would have handled a lot of... Okay, Morley, I guess you're just stuck there. Oh, it makes me wonder how they would handle a lot of later stuff. How they would handle a lot of certain bits if One Piece was still being handled by 4 kids.
This is a good time to try out the powers of the Lunar Globe.
How would the other members of the Straw Hats be incorporated into the song? Robin is researching, Frankie is engineering, Brooke is singing,
Watch your step here.
Jin-based fishing.
June-based fishing. Wait, hold on.
Yamato's angering.
Yamato's not the Straw Hat.
Isn't Yamato like a member of the Straw Hats or like an honorary member?
Honorary member of the Straw Hats, but not in the Straw Hats. He stayed behind.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking. That's why I brought up angering. How would 4 kids handle that delicate issue?
Gone a bit overboard.
4 kids
I still
exec
love
is like,
that
thank
one.
God we're dead.
I still love that one art I saw where it's just like, I have no daughter, and then like it's just like, my pronouns are he, him. Oh, I'm sorry. I have no son.
I mean, Kaido's an asshole, but he's not a monster.
Yes. Taking this. Watch yourselves, everyone. Take this.
How would they handle the... I wonder how they would handle the law gets transitioned without his consent.
I've transed your gender.
Yeah, congratulations. Blackbeard is... I don't know if he has like... I don't know if just by the very nature of him being fucking Blackbeard, you know, an actual historical figure, gives him some form of plot armor.
It has to. Cause like after, cause I remember when we first like meet him, right?
Yeah.
Like it's just like this guy's like just some fat jobber, and he's not doing anything. And then like Impel Down happens, right?
Yeah.
And like I thought he was dead, if I'm gonna be really honest. Like during Impel Down, I'm like, oh okay, this guy's fucking like sauced. All right, who cares about this guy? And then I was like very wrong. So I don't know.
Because he's also a guy who gets like understandably freaked the fuck out about certain fights. He's like, yeah, I'm not fucking with Shanks. No, I'm not crazy. Hey, Eustace, you go for that guy. You got it! Fucking proceeds to get his shit rocked. And then like gets scared shitless of Whitebeard because like Whitebeard's gonna fuck his ass raw. But then it's like, nah.
Whitebeard was just fucking dying. And just
Had half his fucking head blown off.
yeah.
Captain Obvious. I can tell
He
they're
died
over out
standing too.
With a big old hole in his chest and with his dick out.
there. Leave
God,
a healing
Whitebeard
too.
was such a
But don't do
badass.
anything too reckless.
She went burr off. Come on, Tail, don't hibernate on me now.
I still love the memes of people with the Kino. It's just like, whoa, that's too scary for me. I'll leave someone else to handle that. Like, fucking
Akainu is like, Akainu is the asshole Navy man, right?
die. Yeah, I think if I recall, he's the one that killed.
He's the one who fisted Ace. Who fire fisted Ace.
Fire fisted Ace. Lava fist, thank you. It's different.
Well, no, it's because that's Ace's nickname.
Fire. Shut the fuck up.
It was his nickname. I'm sorry. What it was?
Unironically, Ace is like my favorite character.
Ace was a lot of people's favorite character.
Yeah. I still play him in the One Piece Pirate Warriors like all the time.
I go for Law or Frankie. I saw that the one thing that was kind of like making me, this is more Law related than Ace related. The thing that kind of was like, oh, that One Piece Odyssey game looks really cool is because like it's the scene with Don Flamingo and Law where it's like Doflamingo is about to fucking kill Law, but like he's gonna stomp on him. But then the trailer has freaking Corazon just like blocking his foot. And I was like, oh, that's so cool.
Doesn't Luffy originally do that?
It's been a while since I've seen that bit. I guess so.
Yeah.
But it's also, it feels thematically appropriate. It's like, oh hey, it's the brother whose power is I make stuff quiet. And then I like that Law actually has a power that has a subset of his moves that is dedicated to honoring Corazon. Shambus.
Well, that wasn't so bad. Now that Morley's here, I can take a break.
A soul guard has to look after the Yalms, but it helps that you can handle yourselves in a fight. Thanks for the assistance.
Way to make me feel guilty for slacking off, Val. Okay, fine, I'll keep fighting. Just stop smiling at me like that.
We're nearly to Fallow's step. Come on.
Come on, it is okay. I wonder what elemental party of our Pokemon team are we going to get next?
There are bound to be more encounters like that in the future.
You will always be my best friend.
That's the best way to stay sharp.
Doesn't hurt to have a good stock of.
We've got what? Wind, fire, and moon.
Wind, fire, moon, yeah.
My favorite element, moon element.
My favorite element from Captain Planet, monkey.
Monkey.
I don't know if you saw my earlier post about Karina's reaction to the icy water. Oh yeah, that her tail went up. I had Karina hit that icy water once and went, ooh, don't hibernate on me now. Yeah, I saw that.
Beyond the steppe is Rata Harbor, but something's off.
Imagine like how different Ragnarok would go if Thor just brought like a spray bottle of cold water and
Milpa is away, it seems.
just shot Jormungandr with it.
Milpa,
Hey,
a friend of yours?
Stop it.
stop.
He owns this ranch. He taught me swordsmanship when I first arrived in Ilistana. He's quite gifted with a blade.
He taught me how to use my tail in combat, and I was like, oh my god, I never thought of that. How practical.
I didn't know you used to live in Ilistana, Morley.
Well, with Etern gone, I was left alone.
I won't get off of this.
Thankfully,
It's practical.
I know you
By
won't. You
someone who
just
lives in
keep
Ilistana.
bringing it up, and it's
I've
just like
stayed
It's
in touch with
practical.
him Ever since.
it's practical.
It was through my
says the
newfound
furry.
guardian.
It's
that I was introduced to
practical,
Milpa.
says the correct person.
Yeah,
Guess
me.
Everyone's got a story, don't they?
Wait, you're saying it's
Full of
practical?
Surprises.
No, I'm saying you're a furry.
You said, yeah, me.
One of us
What?
has been to Ilistana before.
What the fuck?
I
What
should
was
be able
that?
to keep us from getting lost once we
Fucking
reach
mix
the
up was
city.
that, Devin?
Whack ass
If
mix up,
Milpa
my
is
guy.
out,
All
then
my mix ups are whack ass.
I'm glad that
Just
you
have to
also caught
continue
my
on
fucking
foot.
verbal flashbang that I threw at Ackle yesterday.
Oh,
You were the only one who caught it
yeah.
at first, and then everybody else kind
The
of.
room. Yeah.
Anyway,
I got
how is
it.
your sex life?
Anyway, and keep has your sex life.
Ackle didn't know how to respond. It was like, either tells me he didn't immediately remember the room, or he just never saw that movie.
That's
A little
gotta
bit.
be a
Could have
lot
been
of
column
work.
A. Could have been
This
column B.
Milpa sounds like a
honestly.
pretty impressive person if you ask
So-
me.
I always say like the first movie that me and my wife watched was The Princess Bride, and that is true.
Yeah.
But that's the first movie we watched
Fine
together in
opportunity
person.
to rest.
The
Oh.
first movie we watched together as a couple over the internet, like when we were long distance,
What's the room?
was The Room.
I will never miss a room reference. Thank you, Eckler.
I had never seen the movie before, so she showed it to me and we watched it
Bears would
together, and I was
love
just like,
this.
this is
Don't mind if I do.
cursed. This can't be real.
I'm
This
Tommy
can't be
Wiseau,
real.
and say hello to the new Joker. Ah!
Bears will love this. Don't mind if I do.
Oh my god. I'm never over that.
I'd watch that version of the Joker. I would.
Bears will love
What's
this.
that guy even doing? I haven't seen him do anything.
Fuck, I don't know.
since, like,
Riding off the residuals of the room.
Don't mind if I do.
being kind of.
No, wait, no, wait. I remember.
The dud bears really love this.
He and
Mark?
Greg Sestero
Oh,
did a movie.
It's softcore porn for the first 30 minutes.
It really is.
Jenny's in there though.
He just likes to watch.
You dress so sexily.
Nice. Got it.
Anything for my princess?
Now excuse me while I fuck your belly button. Why am I making it sound like Morley saying this?
Don't mind if I do.
Don't mind if I do.
Don't mind if I do.
Fuck. It's been a long. I want to say it's been like at least like 4 years.
He literally just fucks his wife twice before any of the plots start.
Not wife, fiance.
Fiance, right.
I don't see the Pacools.
It's definitely breast cancer.
Well, I got the test results back. I definitely have breast cancer.
Wow.
What? Where'd that come from? It's a Doge.
Cool.
Puppy. Big puppy.
Oh, he's so cute. Hey there, this is my dog I ride on.
Morley, I see you've returned.
Whoa! What is this thing? Is it a dog? A bear?
Don't fret. This little one won't harm
It is a dog bear, very astute.
Good to see you with companions this time. This is assuming you aren't their hired blade.
These are my friends.
They saw my horrible tragic past, of where I killed my mom, totally on purpose.
May I ask what caused this?
Tommy Wiseau is a master of handling grave subjects with utmost delicacy. I don't know about that. It's a giant puchiena. Yeah, so I have breast cancer. Anyway.
Devotion to the past and reverence for the power of time.
Where's the fucking money, Danny?
The elemental spirits.
Where's my fucking money, Danny?
That guy just shows up, puts a gun to Denny's head, leaves the movie, doesn't come back, never explained.
Niccolo and I have
It doesn't matter, you're not my fucking mother!
It matters a great deal.
You little shit!
Cannot have the alms wasting precious days on a long trek.
I think Tommy just wanted an excuse to have sex with somebody and throw the football around with his buds.
Yeah.
Just made a movie around it.
Also, maybe Johnny is vampire. We'll see.
Maybe Johnny is also a weird alien. If that game is anything to go off of.
Right? Whoa.
Oh, look at them. Don't show fear. They can smell it.
Friendly too, right?
These used to be wild Pacools. Nilpa cares for them. Don't worry, they're tame. We
Mostly.
should be able to traverse the steppe in no time on Pacools.
As long as you feed them appropriately.
As long as you make the proper blood sacrifice.
God help you if you do not.
If you don't give them belly rubs 3 times a day, may God help you.
You can summon the Pacools with that bell. May the blessings of mana be
You will
with
see
you on your
zoomies the likes of which no one could possibly comprehend.
Take care, Nilpa.
Speaking of zoomies, I love how every time the innkeeper makes a drink for
stick with the
Melina,
group.
it's just like, hey,
Let's
we're
go.
gonna put some
Catnip.
some catnip in it. Oh my
Let's add more catnip, more catnip, more catnip, more catnip, more
How
catnip.
wonderful it felt to ride
Stop
across
giving
the
my daughter
vast
catnip.
countryside.
I hope you're ready for an ego death.
Together with Val on our way to the Tree of Mana.
I'm still not over
wish
the
we could
less
continue our
repressed and gay for
exhilarating
Fable
adventure
bits.
forever.
Yeah, that's a fucking verbal flashbang if I ever heard one.
Could
And that one's in dialogue too.
Yeah, that wasn't like a fucking quip. That
Nope.
wasn't an ad lib.
It was
That
just
was
there.
like straight up written dialogue, and I was just not ready.
Whoa.
I was like,
It was heartening to see Nilpa again after so long.
Can these
The
things jump?
harbor
Yeah, they
isn't
can.
far if we take the Pacools.
boing.
They're so fast.
Run, doggo.
I think I've already got the hang of riding them.
I like these
though.
things. They're cute.
Through the step and Rata Harbor beyond.
Wow, you got your mount way quicker than I would have.
I got my class change too.
Yeah, you got mount and class change way quicker than I did in like Dragon Quest 8.
And you can run over enemies? Oh, tell me less.
But I assume it's at much reduced EXP.
I don't know. We might. Let's find out. This is very charming.
I'll be taking this.
Get fucked.
Oh, but they heal like immediately.
Ah, I see.
So you can hit them and then hop off and I guess initiate battle for like a little extra damage.
Okay, I need to remember how to jump off these things.
I have forgotten how to dismount the pickle.
I do not know. Give me a minute.
I'm pressing all the buttons I can.
I am, truly.
They do not seem to be working.
Oh no. Wait, I can probably also... wait, there's another thing I should probably do. Not these. Skills, yes, that's the one. Alright, I should probably go ahead and put on... hold the attack button to dismount, okay. I don't know why I'm still... I don't know why. Okay, you get strength sigil. That seems pretty good. And you get critical rate boot. No, wait. You should...
I mean, if he's a fast character, critical rate booster probably is the best option. Yeah, because it's more hits per second, so more likely.
No, yeah. You make a very valid point. Make a very good point, and
yeah, always give you speedy characters.
Okay, healing light, cyclone. You got this. You got saber magic. All right, cool.
We will meet again. We're in your debt. We shouldn't get too cocky.
I'm going to cut you. Wait, actually, let's see.
I whipped everything that I
yeah, I'm cool. And wait, how do I get my... That's not what I meant to press, but I meant to press, like, how do I get my thunder saber and my fire saber?
I'm not in control of the video game.
I don't know. I do not control the rate at which the lobsters die. Drake, where's the hole, Drake?
Is it? It's right there.
Oh, really? Well, go get it. Go get the power saw, Drake. Oh, okay, I will.
Right, I'm gonna. I see the problem now.
Oh, do ya?
Oh, it's right on the D-pad for the skill rig menu. Okay.
Oh, there it is. Now I see it. Now you tell me. Remember that movie where Josh was an asshole kid and then gets thrown off a boat?
No.
Okay.
The air feels different here than in the Vale.
Remember the Green Hornet? Or the whatever that fucking shitty superhero movie was with Drake Bell?
I remember it, but I never. Oh wait, whoa! You're getting your movies mixed up.
I know. No, they're both crappy movies. I know they're one's with Seth Green. No, Seth Rogen.
Seth Rogen is the Green Hornet. The one you're thinking of is the one with it's like a superhero movie.
Yeah.
Like those shitty parody movies that we got for years and years.
Was there ever a good one of those?
I would argue like the first couple scary movies, and then after that they all just not good.
Yeah.
But no, because I remember that superhero movie because it does have one line that does crack me up.
Yeah.
Is where he's just like, "This blade can cut you diamonds," and then his character's like, "I'm not wearing any diamonds." Like, what the fuck? Like that did get a chuckle out of me, but that was like the only line that did.
We own Leslie Nielsen, and we're gonna use him until he's all ringed out and dead.
That reminds me, I saw Airplane for like the first time like last year, and I immediately understood the humor.
You ever been in the cockpit before, little Jimmy? No, sir, I've never been in a plane before. Ever seen a grown man naked? Don't worry, I speak jive.
I still love the one that gets me is the
Got some syrup.
Oh god, what was it? Are you nervous? Oh yeah, a little. First time? Oh no, I've been nervous plenty of times.
God. A lot of the humor in earlier flicks were very much either on the nose or it's a little more subtle than just straight up fucking pie to the face gags.
Right. I like older humor films, and I say that knowing full well like some of my favorite films are Mel Brooks.
Hey, where are all the white women at?
That's so fun. Hey boys! His hands are still just a little charred after the last crossbar, and don't worry, it's coming off.
It's coming off.
And from my next trick, Jesse Owens. We'll head them off at the pass. Head them off at the pass. I hate that cliche.
You can dismount and rush him while he's still unconscious, knocked over. Very useful against the more magical foes. Ooh, okay.
I will say the best joke in that entire movie is still the bit near the very end where they're trying to come up with a way to save time to give them more time before they go to Rock Ridge, and they set up a toll booth in the middle of the road.
As you did.
And nothing is stopping them from going around the toll booth or anything. They all just stop. They're like, oh shit, someone go back and get a shitload of dimes. I'm like, why was this a thing?
I mean, think about it. If you're working off fucking Looney Tunes logic, it makes perfect sense.
It really does. It's like that one picture that somebody made. How it's just like, I think Bugs Bunny could have beat Thanos by like making like a TSA sort of like airport security thing. It's like, sorry pal, you gotta take the glove off. And it's just like, what do you mean? I'm the Mad Titan. I don't have to. Sir, you're causing it. There's a line forming like behind him.
Sir, don't get snippy with me. I'm just doing my job here.
Oh, it's so good.
Nah, is this for business or pleasure, sir? Sir, you've been chosen for a random screening. So I don't make the rules, I just enforce them. I'm sorry. You seem like a nice guy. I'm just doing my job here, sir. You understand?
Fucking TSA, man. I remember one time, literally last time I went on a flight, so Grim had dropped her chapstick that she got, and it was chapstick that we had got from Hershey World, so it was in the shape of a s'more.
Yeah.
And I went to go pick it up because it had fallen between the barrier, like not between the barrier, but like people were walking through, and it was like on the other side where people were running. And I went to crouch down, pick it up, and like the security lady was just like, "Sir, you can't cut in line like that." And she got my case. I'm like, "I'm not. My wife dropped something. I just need to pick it up." And she's like, "Oh, I'm sorry." I'm like, what the like I wasn't gonna cut in line. I was grabbing something that my wife dropped. I'm just like, what?
They taught us how to be a good alum back in Tiania.
Could have gone worse.
It could have gone worse. Then they let us like jump in line, so that was nice. After I guess she felt bad for yelling at me.
There you go. You literally got the best situation.
Yeah. I was just like, man, we need to chill.
Let's see. Thunder Saber. I guess Hina isn't an active party member, as I probably should have noticed earlier.
Yeah, she looks like she just heals.
Just throws out magic. You can't cut in line, sir. I can't. I'm not. Sir.
Okay, go ahead, cut the line. Thank you.
That also reminds me of that one bit. It was it's the Sat not the Sat AM. It's the Sonic cartoon show, the silly one, not the serious one.
Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yeah, where he's like, I'm over there. I wish more shows did shit like that. I'm over there. It's like, what the fuck do you do against that?
I don't know.
The guy's just confused, like, what? What happened? Oh, this is too high for me. I need to leave.
Some high level.
Don't mind me, ladies. You go ahead and keep doing your sexy bee thing. I'm just gonna go ahead and walk by you.
I'm just gonna summon some dogs.
Let's go.
Don't mind us.
Get out of here.
Don't mind us and our giant wolf posse. Best character, though the enemy can hit her and stun/disable her. Ah, I see. So no fun costume for Hina. Gee, I sure hope nothing happens to Hina.
Gee, I sure hope Hina doesn't fucking die.
That would be my least favorite thing.
There are elemental spirits here.
They're shade.
But nothing happens.
Very
when we
Devon
touch
coded.
it.
Remember this place so
What
we
does
can
that
return
mean?
later.
It means
What
you
does that mean?
means you focus on like dark types. Hey, Maya Sammy, how's it going?
Hello.
Oh,
Okay, bye.
saw Devon and was like, nope.
It's okay. I wouldn't be a call with me either.
No, it's more like you're inclined with dark types, yeah?
No, my favorite is electric types.
Right. No, it's your wife that does dark types.
Yeah, my wife likes
Well,
dark
there you
types.
go. You're aligned with dark types because you're your wife.
We're lucky we had the Pacools to take us
Woo.
somewhere.
Is that how that works?
Good save.
I wonder.
Ooh, good save.
I'm
Okay,
thankful
sure.
for the pickle.
Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly what I meant. Minnie saw Hina at the start and went, oh, she's so Aerith.
That ship can take us across the sea to the capital of the deep.
She even has flowers.
I'm still not over that flower language that you told us about yesterday with that character.
Yeah.
Whew. I may not know my flowers, but I know a bitch when I see one.
Every detail about that character's design is basically inclined to say "fuck you" to the innkeeper.
Love that.
Oh, look at this rich asshole. Oh no, Sylvain, no.
Wonderful.
Ah!
No, wait, no. My favorite Sylvainism is still
fabulous, darling.
Sylvain's the best character in that game. Also, hey, Matthew.
Hands down.
Are we talking about Three Houses?
No, Sylvain, as in from Dragon Quest. Sylvando. Shit, why did I say Sylvain? Sylvando is way more charming than Sylvain.
Sure.
His name is their name in the Japanese version of the game is Sylvia.
Sylvando.
He's also non-binary. Well, they're also non-binary, I should say, in the Japanese version.
I did not know
Dang.
that. Yeah, I love Sylvando.
Sylvando is my favorite, followed by Hendrik.
Hendrik is okay. All right, so like when I played Dragon Quest XI, well, the first time I watched Grim play it, I didn't play it myself. I watched her play through it,
sure.
And she really enjoyed it. Then I picked it up and I played through it. And what I did differently from her is that instead of like giving Hendrik a sword and shield, I gave that man 2 axes and let him go ham.
I went greatsword for him.
No, axes all day with that.
Because he's the only guy who can actually use axes. Yeah.
Yeah, it's insane, like the damage he puts out with axes.
I will be your unswerving companion. Hendrik is so cool.
He's okay. Hendrik is cool, but he's also a massive fucking dope.
He's very stupid initially.
Yeah, well, see, my favorite thing is so when I was
he's lawful
Dragons,
stupid. That's his character.
He really is.
Lawful stupid.
when I was playing through Dragon Quest XI, so I don't know what it is with Dragon Quest games, but I like to headcanon things when I'm playing through the game.
Yeah.
And one of the things I did was that I imagined like, what if like, you know, in the tournament, right?
Yeah.
Where you get Rab and Jade. So like everyone's wearing a mask, so no one knows who anyone is.
Just fucking stupid.
Right. So I was headcanoning that like, what if like Hendrik was there at the tournament
and doesn't recognize.
And doesn't recognize them, so he calls them by their warrior name, and like in a fit of like panic, because in my opinion, there's only 2 characters that like the Luminary is even interested in. It's Eric and Serena, but I was making a joke. It's like, oh god, I have to come up with a fake name quick. My name is looks over, sees some sugar, sweet, looks over, sees Eric's butt, buns. Sweet bunch. And then for the rest of the game, Hendrik just calls him Sweet Buns.
Oh god.
And then like there's a bit I did where it's just like, well, if it isn't the noble warrior Sweet Buns, or should I say the dark spawn?
Though I respect you as the warrior Sweet Buns, you will not see the end of this day, Darkspawn.
Exactly that.
Fucking.
And then there's a bit where he's just like, I shall be your unwavering blade and companion.
You know that
I shall
guy?
call you by your warrior name.
Master Sweet Buns.
You don't have. You could just call me Luminary.
No, that would not be proper.
Exactly.
I respect you far too much to simply refer to you by that title.
Step in before this escalates.
But yeah, that was like, I just kept doing that like while playing the game. It just killed me. I love Hendrik. He's such a fun character.
And yet Eric is the one who gets his own game.
Right?
I like Eric. Don't get me wrong. I think Eric's is a good guy, and he's also very handy in combat. But it's also like he's not as interesting as Sylvando or Hendrik.
The thing with like, I like that Sylvando and Hendrik have history together too. That's very interesting to me. But I also like Eric because like Eric, if you spec him into like dual wielding knives.
Oh yeah, he's fucking busted.
He's insane.
Yeah, no, it's doppelganger then critical claim.
Yeah, doppelganger, critical claim, and this everything just dies in like 1 to 2 turns. It's insane.
Destroyed.
Especially if you do like the ability, like the pep power where he
Oh yeah, where he gets like what was
attack speed in like multiple turns.
Yeah. So you might assume we're triple wielding with our new party member Morley.
Triple wielding?
Yeah, see, here's the thing. So he's initially a samurai in the vein of Virgil, but see, he uses his tail to hold his third dagger, which is very practical, as I mentioned.
Okay. So, like, I have a question.
Yeah, what's up?
Since I haven't actually played Final Fantasy IX, does
Zidane use his tail? He does not use it to wield a weapon. He uses it to, like, trick. He goes to full-on Wukong mode and, like, trick people and, like, hang from rooftops and stuff like that.
Yeah. He uses it for like
mobility.
agility, and mobility and stuff like that.
I was just wondering if they were actually gonna have him use it in combat as well. But nope.
No.
Mana series gotta have the most raw tail user. Okay.
I mean, there's more than just him who has a tail, but you know that gets into spoiler territory. The fact that another character has a tail.
Oh yeah, the other character in 9 has a tail, but it's a big spoiler if that gets revealed. So yeah.
Speaking of tails,
Don't worry, okay? I'll find it.
that gentleman has a very big skunk tail.
How? We don't have a clue where
Yeah,
that
I was
kid
like,
dropped his key.
it's definitely a
And if we
skunk.
can't find it, huh? Then
This
we'll
guy
all get
stinks.
keel-hauled.
Something stinks here, and
Apparently
it's not the
skunks
fish.
are actually
Make a
pretty
break for it,
chill,
you know.
though.
Just say
They
the
are.
word.
If you get rid of their stink sack, they can actually be kind of chill pets.
Well, not even like.
Skunks can be cute.
Yeah, oh, they're totally cute. I was like reading this one story
I may be a
where
newcomer.
somebody was
I know
just laying
things
down
you
in their
morons.
like
You
living
gotta
room,
believe me.
and they went over to pet their cat, and they're like, "Wow, my cat's freaking fur all of a sudden feels a little bit
We believe you, Karina.
more dense and not as silky." And they look down, it's a freaking skunk instead of their cat. It's literally just
Guess I
there
gotta
chilling
search the
beside
town.
this person on their couch watching TV.
Don't scream at it. Don't freak out at it.
Yeah, don't freak at it. Just keep petting it, and maybe it'll be friends.
There's no way Karina stole from that blowhard. Just you wait. I'll find that key. It's gotta be somewhere in town. I'll ask around and see if anyone has a lead.
If I just keep doing back front flips, people will instantly trust me.
Is that how that works?
Well, think about it. If you do a backflip, that's a good sign of intimidation. But a front flip
Okay, but
is
where's
like the
trust
reverse of
come
that,
in?
so it's better for persuasion.
Is that how that works?
I mean,
don't
wouldn't you
see
trust somebody who
logic
could
in
do a front flip right in front of you? Wouldn't you be more
No.
inclined to listen to what they have to say?
that. Not really.
No?
No.
If somebody ran up to you and was like front flipping, like in midair, like this,
Yeah.
you would. Oh, damn it! Do the
I
thing.
would think
Do
they're a
the thing.
freaking psychopath.
But it's like you wouldn't want to talk to that person. Like, hey, how's it going?
I would want to talk to them, but I'm not gonna really just believe everything they freaking say.
Did you know I could do a front flip? Check this out.
A man named Passar asked us to search for something of his. Have you seen a missing key anywhere?
I don't know about
How could that person possibly be
this case got
distrustworthy?
sent here by mistake. It looks like
Oh,
there's a
I saw
magic
you just randomly faces.
Maybe
like,
what you're
flip,
looking
flip,
for is
so,
in
you
there.
know.
Do you mind if I
Immediately
check
dislike.
inside?
Immediate dislike?
Immediate dislike.
This reminds me of that bit from Flapjack with Captain Hook's like, you may have everyone else, but you guys did, and then
Oh!
There it is.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
Hold your horses. Why give it back when you can have a little fun?
This is mine now.
Hey, Orin? Is that
Can I have that back? No, my girlfriend's dead.
Don't worry. I've been keeping tabs on the
What?
situation.
What does that have to do with
Go on ahead
anything?
to the magistrate. I'll meet you there.
Goal.
Orin looks well. That's good to see.
Dole
How's he
banana.
planning on getting the missing key back to that guy? Couldn't I just hand it over? Better go back and check on them.
My parents were watching football too. Hey, Dick
Discord
Nips.
got crunchy again.
Have you
What?
located my key?
Apparently Discord got crunchy.
Hey, mister.
Oh, no.
There's something stuck to your back.
Oh, well, that Equi, unfortunately, that's a thing that happens a bunch. Usually it's my guests. It's nothing on their end. It's nothing that they did. It's just for some reason OBS/Discord. Yeah, it fixes itself in just like a couple minutes, but I have no idea why it does that.
I'm not surprised you didn't notice.
As long as the game audio itself is not all jacked up, that's a more pressing issue.
So that geezer had the key the whole time? What a wasted effort on our part.
Oh.
Don't tell anyone, but Val actually managed to find the key.
I just took credit for it.
Just help to get back to Passar. Hopefully this way we can all
Is it
avoid
me or
any
does
aspersions
Orin's
cast
like
on our
design
names.
kind of make him seem dragon-like?
Now we can leave the port
Is that
without
just
any
me?
trouble.
Hopefully this hasn't ruined your excitement for the boat ride.
Makes it feel like a
Passar will be
smidge
joining us for the
dragon-like.
voyage, unfortunately.
I was in trouble back
I think it's the
then, so
hairstyle.
what I'm
Even though there's literally a dragon character right there.
Come again?
Ah.
I said, thanks everyone. Jeez, you see what happens when you play nice? You end up running errands for block-headed diplomats.
I wasn't playing nice. I was helping a friend in need. That's all. Plus, I am the Soul Guard. It's my
Haven't
duty to
mentioned how
protect
much
the
I
alms
love
from
Stephen
harm,
Fu's voice.
both physical and reputational. I won't let anything happen to you guys.
It's okay, Mahatsumi. We all have our favorite voice actors or the ones that we like listening to a lot.
I don't even know if he's my favorite. I just really like his
You just like listening to him. You play Street Fighter, Mahatsumi?
No, I don't.
Just play Jamie, there you go. You get to hear Stephen Fu all the fucking time.
Oh damn! All right.
You get to hear
Time
him be
pick up a
drunk.
character.
That's his whole fighting style. He drinks a lot.
Oh yeah, drunken fist or whatever.
Yeah. Apparently he was taught by Yang and Yun.
Oh.
Well, or he was inspired by those two.
I totally missed when Orin planted the key back on that official. Oh well, at least
Which, I
Maria's
mean,
in the clear. We should
that's
be
a
able to
fighting
set
style.
sail now. Am I missing anything?
Yeah, it is.
Better check before getting on the boat.
Speaking of Drunken Master, Maya, did you ever end up watching Legend of the Drunken Master?
I hadn't seen. No, I didn't watch it this weekend.
Dang.
Dang, I know. Failure.
There's a bit in that movie that's really cool, where he, in order to try and get drunk, he drinks gasoline.
That doesn't get you drunk. That just kills you.
Right, but he did it in a like last ditch effort to like channel the Drunken Master energy.
Did he not have like a bottle of mouthwash on hand or something?
No, because he was in a fight.
So gasoline was the best option.
We won't be able
Yeah,
to come
he
back here
didn't have
for
a
a while
chance.
once we set sail. Did I forget anything?
As someone who is like allergic
I'll do
to
side
the
quests
smell
later.
of gasoline, that would actually just like knock me the frick out.
To be fair,
I
I
would
don't
have a
remember.
wicked throbbing headache after I woke up.
Yeah, if you're lucky.
If I'm lucky, if I wake up. Maybe just was failed to breathe after
Oh.
some point.
I wasn't expecting
It may have
that
not been
trip of
gasoline,
yours.
maybe like ethanol
It was
or
pretty
something,
risky
but still.
considering the target.
Who knows?
Delicious, delicious gasoline, just like that one Family Guy Simpsons fight.
What a coincidence that we meet up again here of all places.
Okay, so has
left so suddenly
Aaron
last
done
time.
anything sus since I've been
Sorry
gone?
about that.
I mean, he just took the key and was like, "Hey, let's play a prank on that one noble guy. Let's gaslight him."
Yeah, they're alms too.
I don't know how much I trust
Karina,
Aaron,
the
not
alm
gonna
of wind.
lie.
I mean, why would you not trust this guy?
Really? The Alm of the
Do I
Moon
have to
too,
list?
huh?
Just because his girlfriend's dead doesn't mean he's an inherently bad
I
person.
was wrong. Speaking of alms, did you know there
Part of the
was once
reason
a
is what
time
led
when we
him to
didn't have
losing his
alms
girlfriend.
Did you know that we
But-
didn't have alms as sacrifices? What? There's no sacrifices? That's weird. Yeah, funny. I've been doing some research on that.
I've read every history book in the village.
Recognize the name of the ship? Yeah, the Prim. As in the princess who got in a Moogle suit one time and said, "I hate you, Dad."
The tale of the legendary mana sword
wanna
of the
voice in Moogle
champion
one
of the
day.
mana goddess.
Hippo.
A legendary sword?
Very, very rarely
Now
do I
that
play
does
like
sound like a fairy tale.
jokey characters.
I'd love to voice a
Stories of the
Cactuar.
goddess's all-powerful sword were
I mean,
passed
you
down
got.
from
I remember when
generation
we
to
were doing
generation.
Threads of
Now
Fate. You
it's
got to
little
voice
more than
Elena. That felt like a jokey character.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's true.
Hard to imagine a time like that.
I need to
No
go back and actually
alms,
watch
no
all
soul
that
guard,
VOD
no
because I like
nothing.
missed so many,
Back then,
so
things were
many.
totally
It's fun to play
different from
goofy
what
ass
we know
characters.
Rude,
Yeah.
you supposed
today.
host? Like
How
that
and
got me.
why did everything change?
I suppose
I love how like
I never
one
thought
joke I
about it,
made
really.
just became a recurring bit for like the entire like playthrough.
You have too many jokes. So
I'm too funny. It's a curse.
I don't know if Toby
You are
counts as a
funny.
goofy character, but kind of like a
Imagine
little,
ha-
kind of like kind of in
imagine
that
a
same
funny
vein, sort of.
jester.
Well, that was weird. Orin knows some
Iniko,
strange stories.
I don't think Iniko kind of counts as a funny character to me.
I think Indigo counts.
I think Iniko counts considering how many times he actually says "lol" unironically.
Lol. And
It's
like,
skill issue.
there's Yeah, and they straight up say so many like slang terms and like yeah.
What is this? Dragon Ball sparking?
Zoomer speak.
Did you see that? And how people are getting pissed off about that?
Oh.
About Dragon Ball?
Dragon Ball sparking.
So like, yeah. So there's a translation where Vegeta does the whole, if you can land a hit on me, I'll take you to the amusement park. And then Trunks is like, no cap? I'm like, who cares?
I don't.
Because like back in 2006, Gotenks said peanut butter jelly time. This is nothing new.
Yeah, you did.
And also, let's be realistic. Who the fuck cares about Trunks and Goten?
Yeah.
No one.
Well, child.
Not even Dragon Ball.
Gotenks is also just kind of lame.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I am also not a huge fan.
Not the biggest, not the coolest fusion character.
Boat's pitching quite a bit.
True.
Is that Gogeta or Vegito? Or Kefla?
Something in the water. I saw it right over there.
Like.
Everyone's like, the one gear in our heads is just.
There's not that many.
Well, no, but it's like it's hard to pick because like.
Yeah, which was like coolest.
Unless we're going with Dragon Ball Fusions, which is a whole game about that mechanic.
Okay, I like Super, like regular Super Saiyan Vegito, but I like Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta.
Yeah, that's fair.
Oh frick. Oh frick, giant sea creatures are like something I'm genuinely terrified of.
The sea is dark and not wholly explored,
Yes,
and it's full of
freaking
terrifying nightmare creatures.
I remember.
Gee, I wonder what's gonna happen. Oh, no, I thought it was grabber.
In grade, I can't remember. I think it was 10 or 11, and everybody had in biology had to do like, everyone do like their presentation on a kingdom or like a genus of animals, and I had mollusks, and one of my slides was literally of a giant squid, and I had like the proportion of how big it is to a scuba diver, and everybody, including me, and everybody in the class was just like dead silent and terrified of it, and I'm just like, yeah, I was scared too making this.
The important thing
Don't
is,
worry, they're like in the Arctic, it's fine, or Antarctic, whatever it was.
just don't go out into the ocean. There's nothing there
by
for
yourself. Yeah.
you. Okay, see, look, here's the nature of things, all right? You see that big blue bit, the part with all the water, sea life, and all that other crap? That's not for you. That's not for you. That's for the sharks, that's for the fish, that's for everything. See this dry bit with all the land, greenery, and all that other stuff? And, you know, the nice, you know, terra firma? That's our bit, okay?
That's our bit.
You can just, no issues there. I mean, there are issues there, but not as, at least it's issues that we are aware of,
All
that
of a
we
sudden
know
it
of.
looks like near, holy frick.
Oh no, the game's gonna make me delete my entire fucking save data. Oh no.
No.
Just for you.
Oh, I forgot these creatures.
Take this! My anger and all my sorrow.
I love you guys.
I can't wait for my girlfriend to have her own G Gundam suit up sequence, and it's not awkward at all. I think the horse had a better time of getting into the robot, yeah?
Okay, my genuine reaction to Moon Psyche getting a suit sequence was like...
Well, who else is gonna pilot the horse robot?
I just wasn't expecting the horse to pilot the horse robot. Okay?
Who else would pilot it?
I wasn't expecting it.
I know you weren't, but who else? That's a legit question. Who else would?
I don't know.
You think Master Asia was gonna like do it for two? Think Master Asia was gonna get on all fours and be like, yes, Domon, ride me, my student. He could have, and your respect for Master Asia wouldn't have gone down anymore. But it's like, no, obviously, the Master Asia's fucking horse, which was established multiple times, would obviously be doing the Moon Psyche.
I still remember, like, watching those last couple episodes of Gundam, where after Domon defeats Master Asia like takes off like the top of his he's like, look Domon, not a single devil cell is on me, and like my brain was just like, check it out Domon, I'm shredded. No, now's not really the time, Master Asia. I'm fucking ripped, Domon.
The kids would call me a dilf, Domon.
Yes, master. Yes, master.
The arm of the moon.
Yeah.
Okay.
Morley had a big tragic Virgil past about his mom dying or some bullshit, and he uses a katana to judgment cut people. I'm not even joking, but yeah, he's the moon guy.
But yeah, he's the moon guy.
Also voiced by Kaji Tang, who I think is doing a Latin accent.
Oh, frick, really?
He rolls his R's. Hello, I am Puss in Boots. I am anime Puss in Boots. He's a blade of justice.
So our girl is literally the only Om that ain't fighting.
Hina?
What
No.
if we're actually the Om?
No, we're the Soul Guard.
But what if we're not?
He actually, the character points it out. He's like, normally the Soul Guard is supposed to protect you all, but it helps you guys are fighting too.
And looks at Hina directly like,
That was so funny. Actually, last stream I was gonna mention it, but we were too much into like dialogue and stuff.
Yeah.
Our own conversations. But I was gonna mention how I'm like, does Hina? I was gonna ask, does Hina help at all in the fight?
Yeah, she does.
And
She
then
throws
like
magic
2
around.
seconds, 2 seconds after I asked that internally while everyone was talking, she set out like 3 fireballs and they went nowhere. They were like went 2 feet in front of her face and then they disappeared.
She tries.
Okay.
She tries.
She's doing her best.
Look, man.
Your best looks different every day.
Look. She puts on her Alm pants the same way anyone else does.
Her Alm pants.
One leg at a time.
Is she wearing pants?
Sure.
No, dude, no. Sure.
Modesty shorts, I assume.
I love modesty shorts / spanks. Spanks. Yeah, I didn't know that yet.
I'll probably go back to the default costume for themselves.
No, they're not. No, they're not. They're to the DLC costumes or their class costume.
Karina's very good, right? I've seen them in the cuts.
See? What's good? I'm back. Had to do some shit. I think I might have nearly flooded my sink.
Trent, how the hell?
Trent, you worry me sometimes.
Oh, Jins.
They're sylphid, or they're sylphides.
Oh, okay.
I don't know, man. They look like djinns. Expanding the elemental plot.
I wonder if that's just like collectively they're called the sylphides or whatever. I don't know.
It's always something.
Or like maybe that's their clan.
Must use plot expansion items to learn this ability. Use Soul Guard tonic to expand the plot. I'm gonna wait until more options become available. It's not like it's the sylphs from the Tales of series.
Yeah.
Which is always, it varies from their little goofy guys to their sexy to their.
Game with summon spirit fights again, please.
When was the last one?
Let me go look back up which I want to say it was.
Hey, you two. That was some impressive.
I almost want to
fighting
say it was
back there.
Vesperia.
I mean, that's for one character. That's Rita, who can summon them.
Swordsman in our village.
Zilia had it too.
I see that.
But that was for Melia.
Okay, no, so okay, right. Zilia came out after Vesperia. Let me look. Tales.
Yeah.
Sometimes I can turn monsters into stones when I fight them. I
Sometimes
don't know why,
I can
but
turn
it's
monsters
something
into
I've always
stones.
been able to do.
You know, Oren's like,
I
you
tried
must be
researching the
destroyed.
topic, but
Yeah.
I couldn't find any leads.
I think it is Zilia.
Maybe it's something you'll never really be
Because
able
the
to
sphere didn't
understand.
have spirits.
Another mystery for the history.
Don't
books.
mind that my
The
hair
world's
kind of looks like
full.
horns. Anyway,
Up there, you can see the Manador continent.
did you say Mandalore? No, shut up.
Manad.
Hina,
Who's here looking like
I promise
Thor?
that I'll
Like
never let a
horns?
monster like
Horns.
that harm you. Ever, okay? I'll protect you.
No, Val's a soft boy.
I know that,
Oh, no kidding.
silly. It's your job, after all.
You're my tier 3 sub.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I mean, you know.
If it weren't,
We're taking the same path tread by hundreds of alms before us.
Hundreds. Hundreds.
Have to
Are you
protect the
sure?
future
I'm getting
by
Symphonia
saving the
flashbacks here, am I
So
assuming?
am I! So am I!
Wherever you need to go.
Oh god.
You down, Hina.
Oh god, is she just Colette? Oh god, is he just Lloyd? Oh god.
Frick.
We alms of the Trinia
If they have a
continent.
Tales of game that includes
Fire,
Class
wind,
and Sheena like
and
Tales
the
of the
moon.
World, sign me the
Crossed
frick up for
Talon
live
Strait as
dubbing
we
Claus.
traveled
Oh, I remember Tales of the World,
Capital of the deep.
where we just
I
had the
do.
one game brought over to the
Customary
States.
blessings from the Queen
I
of
thought we had
Illustrana
2.
at
I
the
think it was
rites
just
of
the one, right?
initiation.
Was it just
As
the
she
one?
prays
I
for
think.
the safe
Actually,
passage
I know there
of
was
the
like at least
seas.
3.
I don't even know what we're
I
talking
want to
about.
sing the
Tales of
opening
series.
those songs.
And an integral
Okay,
part
so
of
there's
the
a series of there's a subset of games called the
Other
Tales of the
elves are meant
World.
to meet
So
us in
like
the
there's
capital
you know
as
Tales of
well.
Symphonia, Tales of Vesperia, etc., etc.
New companions to join our bonded group.
So Tales of the World is basically a big ass compilation game where all the Tales of game characters show up, and you play as create character here, and then you can kind of learn different fighting styles from these other characters to try to like, okay, so you can be a dual sword wielder like Lloyd, or a magic knight like Kratos, or a
Okay,
healer
it
or
was just the
whatever.
first You're right.
But yeah, it's basically like a big old compilation game. You're helping out folks. You're getting new armor. You're basically just getting new gear and all that jazz. I also recognize that that's when they made the change for the Symphonia cast, because the second Lloyd started talking, I was like, that is not Scott Menville. That is Brian Beacock.
Yeah.
I will say, when it comes to Tales of, the only one I've ever played is Abyss.
That's fine.
It's a good one though. That's okay.
Abyss is a good one.
And I didn't get to finish it, but God, I love Jade.
It's really good.
Everyone loves
it's okay.
Jade.
Sassy bitch.
Everyone loves Jade.
Jade is my favorite Tales of character of all time still.
I liked Guy in that game, but then again, it was like, yeah, Samurai, voiced by Johnny Young Bosch, and he's just overall a nice guy. I thought Luke
That's
was a
like
little bitch.
marriage material right there. I'm just saying.
There were 3, but we only got 1 fuckers. I RP Jade, laugh my ass off, says Esper. I told this to Color, and Color immediately started ragging on me about it, saying like, oh, that's so fits you, Crash. I was like, I wasn't a big fan of Luke. I was more of an Ash the Bloody kind of guy.
Yeah. I see that. I see that.
Not
But
mentioning
I
Tails
don't
characters'
blame you
favorites without talking about
whatsoever.
Malik, says Letter. Malik was
I
cool.
think it's absolutely amazing that if people aren't into Tales of and they see a picture of Sheena, they're like, that's the Smaya, and I'm just like,
yeah.
Geology. It makes sense if he comes from Gucci.
Question is it the version of Maya that's voiced by Jen Hale, or the one that's voiced by My Valentine?
oh, Jennifer Hale.
You're probably right.
That was the voice actress for My Valentine in the Dawn of the New World, right?
I'm not sure. I just knew that she voiced Judith from Vesperia.
Oh shit, that was the same voice actress?
Rites of initiation.
Huh.
Let me check.
My 2 favorite characters, and 2 of my favorite characters from the Tales series. I like Judith a lot. Judith is fun. My favorite Tales of character is boring. I like Yuri. Yuri is probably my favorite.
I like Yuri, but no one has come even close to topping Jade in my brain.
It's funny that I think that was actually popped up in like was it not Graces? Was it Graces? It was either Graces or it was what's the one that comes before Berseria?
Zestiria?
Zestiria. I think like in one of the bonus dungeons, like they had the all-time favorite or something like that. Like it was either a popularity contest or it was no. Okay, this was a popularity contest thing. It wasn't like actually in one of the games. This is like probably one of the mobile things of like the most popular characters from the Tales of series all show up, and it's Jade and Yuri and someone else. I think it might have been Ston, maybe, or one of the other leads. I don't know. It wasn't Jude. I feel like Jude got added on to something, but no, it would have been the 2 Sass boys.
Jude gets shafted a lot.
To be fair, Jude, not to look, you love who you love. That's fine. Maybe set your expectations a little lower, as opposed to literally the summon spirit Maxwell. You dumbass. Just focus on being a doctor, man.
Maybe she didn't voice Judith.
They're
I
officials
thought I
from
saw somewhere.
Ilistana.
Maybe someone like fricked it up and now it's been updated.
City of Ilistana have
But I just realized now that I've seen the
The capital is but beyond pretty rich.
Sheena, Dawn of the New World was
Her
voiced by
Majesty will
Megan
surely request an
Hollingshead.
audience with you.
Hollingshead.
Not to your first
And
convenience.
she voiced Viola in Eternal Sonata, and I'm like, wow, I'm really stupid that I didn't realize that.
I never played, that's the one with Frederick Chopin, right?
Yes, yes it is. It's really, really good.
And he's voiced by Patrick Seitz, right?
Yes!
This year's convoy of alms, and they're so Patrick Seitz.
Yes, I think everybody has a little bit of like
621. I'm
vocal
Frederick Chopin.
boner for Patrick Seitz.
I like him as Dio personally.
It's that was a point I think I made in an earlier stream. It's like, look, yes, everyone loves Takehito Koyasu and Daisuke Ono. Let's not get it twisted. And yes, look, I love me some Nobuyuki Hiyama. Okay.
Oh yeah.
This is the whole bullshit of like subs v dubs crap. Okay.
Yes, you are all to be commended.
You should all be okay to die anyway. But like, I appreciate the hustle and the effort to try to match the energy of these very popular seiyus. You know, it's a fucking tall order to be like, yeah, you're the English dub guy counterpart of Takehito Koyasu, but fucking, like, I think Patrick went for like just the right amount of like smug and hamminess to bring his own like life to the role.
You're approaching me. Instead of walking away, turning and running away, you're coming straight towards me. Yeah, I can't beat the shit out of you if I don't get closer. Thank you, Matt Mercer.
Matt Mercer as Jotaro is also really good. I'm never over that.
Well, to be fair, Jotaro is not a hard role to get.
We should still prepare for skirmishes along the way.
Jotaro is the cool JoJo. He's not the interesting JoJo. He's the cool guy who has little personality that had to be kind of amended to him. Of like, yeah, he's the weird fish one.
Okay, but speaking of JoJo's, who was your favorite?
Josuke.
Same. Wait, 4-8.
4.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, no,
boy.
I don't know that much. I'm not as familiar with Gappy / Mr. Four Balls, but no, Josuke from part 4 is my favorite. Followed by Joseph.
Josuke is great. I love Josuke.
Josuke is the perfect combination of, like, his origin is really shitty and it's pretty fucking scummy, but he's like the best combination of all the JoJos. He has Joseph's guile, but he also has enough punch stuff to be like good for like Jotaro or whatever, but also he has Jonathan's kindness. You know, I like Josuke a lot. I think he is, and it's a fucking, oh look, there's Undine. It's a fucking shame that you know, we lost Billy Kometz as early as we did.
God, every time I remember that he's gone, like, I rewatch something he's in or a game that he's in. Or
Fucking Maruki from
something just
P5
pops
is
up
a
where it's like-
delightful addition.
He's so good.
And also, I believe he, along Alejandro Saab, they did Crazy, Noisy, Bizarre Town. They did a musical cover of that song. And yeah, no, that was very nice.
Hello.
So let the darkness fade away. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Crazy, noisy, bizarre town.
Crotch, are you interested in ever covering songs? I know Devin is.
I would love to do music covers. I would love to do that. My thing is, I don't know if I haven't been trained for singing. I would want to find the proper.
I haven't been trained either.
I would love to find the proper resources to make myself better and get skilled at that thing, so I don't sound like I'm a fucking, like I'm a screeching bird.
In the live dub, the woman who's voicing Grace.
Yes.
She does singing lessons, like vocal lessons.
Oh.
She was working with Kina, and they're actually
Kina,
really they're really she's really affordable too. Like I think it's like $35 for like a 1 hour session.
Send me a link to their site or their comm rates, and I will hit them up.
Yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, no, I always see like, that's another thing of like, I see other VTubers, I see other people, other my friends say like, I also do music covers, and I was like, that seems like it'd be fun. I'd love to do some karaoke, or I'd love to be able to do some singing. That sounds fucking rad. Esper also says provide a link for them as well.
Illistana
May as
is
well
the
just send it to the
largest
freaking
city in the
chat.
world.
I may as well.
Alright, Sumi, how familiar are you with JoJo as well? Do you have a favorite JoJo?
None.
Diverse
I have not watched JoJo, and I'm not interested.
You have like a cursory knowledge of it.
Raised in the capital of the
Just a slight amount. Like I know like bits and pieces because most people around me freaking love JoJo.
Yeah.
Must be nice to have a guardian who cares.
So
Okay.
I will just hear bits and pieces about things.
It's a very interesting read. It's a very interesting series to get into.
Oh, speaking of Evie, it looks like she actually just started streaming too.
Oh, nice.
He's probably a real
I don't freaking follow them apparently because I don't see them on my freaking banner.
I had to go to her channel to get her
My
her
mom's
card
real welcoming.
to
And
find
my dad works hard in his blacksmith
That
workshop.
is
her stuff.
That is
He'd always
okay.
get mad when I put
Oh,
around by the
you asked who my favorite JoJo was. Who's your favorite villain, Devin?
Come to think of it, I'm not
Um,
sure if I've ever seen my parents get angry.
That's a hard
I
one.
think Kira might be mine.
Think of is their smiling
Kira's
faces.
up there.
My mom used to say.
Mainly it's because I'm a huge Queen. I'm a huge Queen fanboy.
That'll do it. Yeah.
Always smiling, too nice for your own good.
I don't know, man. I like Dio, to be honest.
It's hard to get over Dio. It's hard to get over the world.
Because part 3 Dio kind of like puts a lot of like what happens in the series into motion, you know?
Hell,
Like,
part 1 kind of kicks that shit off.
The Alm of Water has
so
supported
it's just
to
kind
see
of
them
Dio.
off,
It's like
whoever they are.
if you didn't want to pick Dio, I understand that, but I think for me it's like it's
Which version of Dio though? Do you like the hot-blooded, like very impulsive, like I'm so much better than you all part 1 Dio, or is it the part 3 Dio that's learned his lesson and is being extra fucking cautious? Like I've already fucked with the JoJos before. I'm going to be extra cautious because they are fucking wily bitches until he like has all the power in his hands and is like, now I can kill you super hard.
I like the calm, cool, and collected Dio.
Yeah. The one who's just
but-
casually reading the Quran as Whole Horse tries to shoot him in the back of the fucking head.
Yeah, I like that Dio, but like I also really like the Dio from the OVA.
I like the Dio that will just stay in bed with Poochie and they read books and have sex.
That's a good one. Okay, I found the lessons, by the way. I'm gonna put the link in chat.
Much appreciated.
Don't let me forget.
But no, I like the part 3 Dio, but like the Dio that's like in the OVA of the part 3 in like back in the 90s, because like the way that they do the abilities of the world in part 3, like in the anime, it's really cool hearing the and then watching Dio move around. But like something about that part 3
Where it
OVA
just
from the
immediately
90s
skips
where he
to
just-
the action being done.
Yeah, like that's really cool.
They have edits of that.
I gotta see that.
They have edits of that on like YouTube. It's like, what if Dio, but the world, but in real time, and it just it cuts to like. It cuts to like them doing and then Dio just fucking rockets through a goddamn like jewelry store. Fuck happened?
It's very funny.
Time powers are very busted, and then
Almost every villain after part 3 has time powers.
has some form of time powers, and they're also it's like that TFS joke, like I Dio have the most powerful time powers. Well, I Dio have the strongest time powers. Okay, well at least I Dio have the most easy to explain time powers. That one is accurate.
The funny thing about the world, though, it's like it's not even that he stops time. He just moves really, 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 really fast.
Whereas, like, part 4, Kira has some... Okay, Kira's main power is explosions. I touch you, you blow the fuck up. You touch this thing that I already touched, you blow up. You look at this child, you blow up. That's what happens. And if you look at that one child who has a special bomb on them, you get a bomb in your eye, and then it's fucking Groundhog Days you. Get fucked. Then there's Diavolo, whose thing is like, my time power is that... Oh, his power is so fucking weird, hard to explain.
No, it's not hard. It just skips.
It skips. It's basically skips over, like, okay, so...
It's the skip, like, the way I explain it, it's like the skip function in a DVD.
Yeah.
The things that happen still happen, but we've skipped forward past when they happen.
They still happen, but the action of that needed to take place doesn't... It's goofy. It's goofy.
Yeah.
And then part 6 is moving time really fucking fast. Which can have which apparently is the most devastating of the 4.
Well, yeah.
Because it's the one that wins.
Mm-hmm.
Until it doesn't.
And then there's technically Golden Wind Requiem, which is just like
Busted.
do it again and again and again and again and again.
Wasn't there an entire meme about one guy screaming how he doesn't know how King Crimson works? Yeah, that was due to like weird fucking translation shit of where it was translated as it just works. That's also kind of like where part 4 has like a what a beautiful duang.
We'll be able to see Yellowstone clearer.
It's almost like a picnic.
Nice.
God, Kaiju Tang sounds great. The frick.
Everybody loves Kaiju Tang. Everybody loves my man Ichiban.
The first thing I think I heard him in is still Fire Emblem Awakening.
As Owain?
Pretty
Yeah.
sure
I think so
heard
too.
him before that, but let me check.
Kaji Tang, I'm trying to think offhand of all the stuff he's been in. Again, the most relevant ones that I know of in my head, and it's just because my fucking brain is rotted by Sega. It's it's Ichiban and it's Iwai from P5.
Hey, it's me, Iwai, the guy who runs the gun store.
The guy who looks like he's part Yakuza.
And Kill la Kill.
Oh yeah. Wait. Kaji Tang is he's one of the guys from Nudist Beach. He's the part. He's
Yeah, I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Along with Matt Mercer, the DTR,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this.
where my favorite character was voiced by fuck, I'm spacing on the name.
Oh god, he was so good as Joe from Megalobox. Holy.
I need to watch Megalobox.
Oh, I just watched it this past few months ago in a friend's.
Gearless Joe is this character's name, right?
Correct. He's the.
Because he's the guy who's not enhanced for
Yes.
cyborg boxing.
When you were named the Alma Wind, were your
How like compared to Hajime no Ippo, how is that?
I haven't seen Ippo, so I can't say anything.
Okay, Ippo is like the
Yeah.
other boxing anime where
Right.
to emphasize how hard and how fast these dudes are punching, they replace it with jet engine noises.
Oh yeah, I did hear that. But to my knowledge, the people who enjoyed Ippo also enjoyed this one.
Good.
Whenever I saw Reddit reviews on it, so.
There's a dude in Hajime no Ippo named Makanoichi, and his main claim to fame is like he fought a bear and he beat it, and then on his way into the boxing arena, he's wearing the bear's skin over himself to intimidate his opponent.
Guys, the earliest time that I actually heard Kaiju Tang, and I do not remember whatsoever,
Yeah.
is in 2008's Blaze Blue Calamity Trigger. He is
Huh?
a random researcher in Blaze
Oh.
Blue. That would have been the first time I heard him, and I would not have realized it was him.
I wouldn't have known because I didn't play Calamity Trigger.
I played Calamity Trigger.
Yeah, I didn't play the story for Calamity Trigger. Because like back in like 2000, I guess Calamity Trigger came out in 2008, right?
Apparently
You
so.
said? Okay, I thought it came out in 2007.
God, I feel so old and in the way.
I
I know,
remember
right?
I went to a convention in like 2008 and it was in the arcade that was there, and I played like a couple of rounds and it was like, oh, this is a pretty fun fighting game, and I forgot about it until like 2011 when I went to my friend's house and we played.
And little did young Devin know that this game would reshape the course of his life.
I was 18.
Little Devin would have the course of their life
Devin.
altered forever by one
He was
little
probably
game.
still the same size.
I was 6'2" at 18.
Teeny tiny baby Devin, barely even with a single neuron in their skull, dressed
Oh
in
my
their
God.
Pampers.
Kaiju Tang also voiced in Grand Chase, which was a Korean MMO.
He's also currently Sub-Zero or Bihan.
Okay. So I'll read off some video games and someone say if they've played it.
Sure.
So that we can determine how the earliest you heard Kaiju Tang. So first one was Blaze Blue Calamity Trigger.
I played that. I probably didn't recognize him.
Grand Chase.
Never heard of that one.
Kamen Rider Dragon Knight.
No, that was before I got in my Kamen Rider phase where I like tokusatsu stuff. Super heavy.
Heroes of New Earth.
Nope.
Sengoku Basara
Yup.
Samurai Heroes.
Who do you play in that one?
It says various.
Damn it. Yeah, no. He wasn't a named character as far as I know, but I probably heard him. What is the Mo in Moto
Yeah, if you
Chica
played it now, you
stand
could probably
for?
be like, him.
Because that was another
Dynasty
Patrick
Warriors
Seitz
7.
joint.
That might have. Wait, Dynasty Warrior 7?
Sima Zhao.
Shima Zhao. Shima Zhao. That's the dude in the Cerulean faction who like had the open vest thing, right?
He is definitely wearing what looks like a
Give me a second.
He looks familiar to me.
He's one of the new faction members. Yeah, he's the party boy of that new faction.
The party boy.
Well, basically, he's the pretty fuck boy. That's his character.
He has a similar hairstyle to Kaiji. It's funny too.
Yeah, Shima Zhao's the pretty fuck boy.
No, I wouldn't have even that because when me and my friend played that game, hello color. When me and my friend played that game, it just literally over and over and over and over and over again.
This is when young Devin knew I was 18 is the opposite but equal form of it's okay, Gramps. I'm only 31.
I play an emancipator for God's sake.
Okay, Grandpa.
Okay, Dynasty Warrior 7. Okay, we said it already.
Yeah.
Soul Calibur 5.
What are you playing that?
A Young Knight.
No, I wouldn't have heard of it.
Matsumi, you're killing me here.
Reality Fighters.
Don't know what that is.
This is one that we all, well, Devin might not know. Tales of Grace's F.
Yep.
Raymond Oswell.
Welcome to the capital of
Oswell.
That's Hubert's
adopted dad.
Adopted dad, yeah.
Right.
I didn't realize that was Kaiji Tang. Tekken Tag Tournament 2.
Who are you playing Tekken?
Lee Shaolan.
Oh shit!
That's where I would have heard it first.
Excellent.
There you go. 2012.
Yeah, because he was in that movie, wasn't he?
It may look grand now, but this city wasn't.
Here's Kaiji Tang.
Okay, yeah. So
a
whole year before I played
Awakening.
Awakening. Yeah.
When the Aqua Orb
He was in
began
Maple
supplying
Story?
the area
What
with
I don't doubt it.
the people followed. Eventually, those people
Dead or
set off
Alive
across
5,
the ocean
Resident
and
Evil
brought back
6.
trade and commerce. The
And
people
then
in
after
their
Fire
city
Emblem
ebb and
Awakening,
flow
Dynasty
like the
Warriors
water
8,
that came
Tales
from
of Xillia.
prosperity. It's always changing.
Oh yeah, he's
now
Wingo.
that I'm back in Illistana,
Oh yeah, he's the guy who talks backwards.
just how trapped I was in the past.
That's his thing.
I heard Wingo. I'm like, he's a Pokemon?
Yeah.
That's why it's funny.
I'll be right back. Entertain the audience and answer
What?
questions if you need to.
Okay.
I'm looking for Tales of Grace's F. I'll be with my second chance to actually finish it this time. I finished it like 3 times, including the
played it.
epilogue.
Do you know where we can meet up with the Alm of Water?
Well, you've only played Abyss, but
Yeah.
Tales of Grace's, in terms of combat, is the
sensing a pattern
most
in our
fun
adventure so
Tales of
far.
game.
Okay.
Don't look at me.
I like no shot.
In terms of combat.
Terms of combat.
I'm afraid that
The
we
story I
too
find is kind of cheesy. A lot
would
of
have
people
expected
still
the
like the
Alm
story. I'm
from
like, I think this
Illistana
is
to
really
have been
basic as
chosen
frick,
by now.
especially after
In
ones like
fact,
Vesperia
our
and
water supply
Abyss.
has recently slowed
Like
to
I
a
feel
trickle.
like
If
the
fairy
early
doesn't name it on
2000s
soon,
Tales of
I fear
had
the
the
capital
most
may
like
fall upon
complex
hard
and
times.
interesting storylines to
However,
me.
now that the convoy of alms has arrived,
But in terms of
we can begin
gameplay,
preparations for the
I
rites,
cannot.
regardless of the current
There's
status
2
of
types
our
of
alms.
Tales of gameplay. The linear battle system gameplays, that play similar to Smash. So like the ones like Abyss, Vesperia, Symphonia,
You are free to roam the
etc.
city at
They
your leisure.
play
But if
like
you wish for some
side to
respite,
side, press up to
prepared
jump,
rooms
and
for
then
our
your
esteemed
AB, and then
guests in the
directional plus
There are
attack to
many
change your
places
attack.
within the city that are
Tales of
particularly
Graces
popular
and
with
Tales of
visitors.
Berseria
For instance,
and
the market has
Vesperia
valuable
too,
wares
Vesperia too a
sourced
little
from
bit.
all
They
corners of the world.
play
and the
I don't know
view
how
from the fountain
how you
square in our
would
city
name
center is a most beautiful
the
sight.
battle system.
It would be worth
But
your time
depending
to
on
take a turn in
the
it.
order of how you
Please,
hold the directional
enjoy your
keys
stay.
and how many times you hit the directional keys, it switches.
Well,
There's a very
we've got the
specific
run of
way
the
that your
town.
combos work.
Any suggestions,
But it is
Marley?
so fast paced,
The official
and there are so
mentioned
many
the fountain in
different
the
like
square.
attributes and
It's
ways to
certainly something
attack,
you
and
don't
every
want to
single
miss.
character
I'd like to
in
do a bit of
your party
shopping if I can.
has like dual attack styles.
You two
For
ready,
example,
Paul?
Asbelant, who is the
Well,
protagonist of
let's
Tales
go our
of
separate ways for
Grace's
now and
F,
meet up again later.
his like A attack is like sheath sword
until
arts,
the
and he uses
evening, huh?
kicks and sometimes slaps people with the freaking
Market
like scabbard
or
of
the
his sword.
fountain square.
And then when you
Well, he did
press
mention
B
the square was
attacks,
pretty nice.
you
Let's start there
unleash,
then.
you draw your sword EI style or Bato Jutsu, and you freaking just like go ham with the sword. And then you'll have someone mentioned Malik. I think it was Esper who mentioned Malik.
I believe Letter was like, Malik
Yeah.
uses a battle boomerang.
He uses a bladerang.
A bladerang. Oh, what is this?
So he's long range
Knuckles.
in that he is the group's like sorcerer kind of character, and so he'll do heavy hitting long range moves. And then if your regular attacks are bladerang, so he has like if you ever watch freaking Inuyasha with the Harai coats, he has a freaking giant boomerang.
Just like Sango.
Yeah, like Sango, that's like half the size of his body, and he tosses it around, and it freaking whips around everywhere, and he can control it with his hands and everything. It's freaking dope.
Okay,
Color's favorite character is named Pascal, and she is a mid-range mage, in which her magic is based around glyphs. So they're all kind of most of her attacks are kind of mid-range. So there's this kind of like high risk, high reward, a lot of damage real close to you, but you're gonna get smacked. But her freaking staff is also a shotgun.
That's wild.
So frick you if you're near her and she switches from magic to that shotgun.
There's also Hubert who has his twin blade.
A twin blade, so as opposed to a dual blade, a twin blade where it's just like
it's basically a pole arm, but it's a blade on each
basically
end.
a pole arm. It's a blade in both sides of where you hold it, and it can split into two blades, in like certain attacks.
And go
and then
on.
he also has, and his secondary weapon is dual guns. And then technically in one attack he can also bring out a couple attacks. Sorry.
Instant balls.
He can bring out a bow.
Taking this?
Instant balls.
Hubert, my OTP beloved.
Didn't Hubert and Pascal make a cameo appearance in one of the Tales of games in like the arena where they're both dressed up like a cat, like the little cat from PlayStation, Kudo or whatever it was, and something like that?
If they did, I didn't see it.
Yeah, it was them dating, but it was them like dressed up in matching outfits, and they were a boss fight.
Taking this?
The Tales of series always has like little fun cameo battles.
Usually they're hidden in like the arena challenges where it's like, oh, you get so far and you fight like this character from this Tales of game.
Remember Barbados? No items ever. Get fucked.
Yeah. God, I love that. But in freaking, I think in Tales of, was it Arise? They had Kirito and Asuna instead. I was like, why would you do
Kirito
this
just
to
shows
us?
and is like, you want to hear what I did with my girlfriend? And then Alphen just kills him immediately.
But yeah, no, Tales of Grace is by, to me, the most fun Tales of to play.
Have you tried Arise?
Yes. I've tried Arise. It's not my thing.
That's fine. Arise is Arise is the racist one.
Oh no.
Aren't they all technically racist?
I mean, Arise is super racist because there's actually slaves.
Okay. Wait a minute. Aren't there slaves in other games too?
I'm trying to think of which ones we might be talking. Symphonia, well, yeah, Symphonia also has racism and slaves.
And the half-elves and certain humans. And so, yeah. I feel like Legendia also, did they have slaves?
They're all racist, that's color.
They're all the Tales of games has hella racism. It's one of the key themes in Tales of games.
Vesperia was more classism than racism, right?
Yeah, that's definitely it. I couldn't remember of like any actual racism. Well, what is Judith's freaking
Critias? I don't think anyone treats her like differently because she's a Critia.
They're like, oh, they're the academic people.
Well, it's
if
like
anything,
Judith is the weirdo of the group because she didn't want to just hang out on the giant sky jellyfish, or she didn't want to. She was like more combat oriented than the other like Critia, who were also either academics or they were just.
Do the Critia care about the humans? I don't remember.
They're very aloof. They're like, oh, hey, humans.
Yeah, they're just indifferent, right?
How
Yeah,
novel. Oh, Baul, did he get larger? That's cool.
They're all racist. Yeah.
I mean,
I feel bad because I haven't played any of the Tales of games, so I can't.
Was Abyss racist?
Contribute. I didn't finish Abyss. I only began.
No. Well, see, it's so hard. I want. Oh, okay. Well.
Sorry.
I wonder who this
I didn't
is.
mean to get in your way.
Someone with a very nice mustache. Mustache.
It seems you have injured yourself, sir.
It seems you've injured your mustache.
It'd be best if you rested for a bit.
Yeah.
Abyss, not
Tales
quite,
of
says Esper.
only seems to do racism when there's
Replicas are a race? That's color.
Replicas are a race?
No. Alms are even allowed to enter the.
You know who's not racist toward replicas? Ash the Bloody. What a stand-up guy that character is.
Color, you do have a point.
But
But
that guy at the fountain wasn't hurt too badly. At least no
What
one
would
is
we
going to
call
stay with him
that?
just in case.
I mean,
I think
Who knows
that
when
kind
I'll
of
get
counts.
another
Like if you
chance
think
after
about
all.
like RPGs that have like
artificial
homunculi.
life, but they're specifically meant to body snatch you. At that point,
Yeah.
is it? I don't know if that I don't. Because it's like they're specifically there to take your place if you die. So is it? But they're also their own person, except they were. Oh.
Crashes. I can smell the smoke coming out.
I'm
from
trying
your
to
brain
think.
zone.
Is it's like,
Trying.
is Luke's life less? I think that was the whole point. Is like, hey, is it like
By
it's
the
your
way,
own life?
spoilers.
Well, it's like we've been going
Oh
over
no,
spoilers
I'm
for
aware.
shit, too.
I like I said, I didn't finish Abyss, but I know what happens for the most part.
It's like,
of Abyss. I
is
got
your life
fairly far.
really like? Is it your own life, or is your life just like? Is your life just a paltry imitation of someone else's life that you're trying to, aspire to be?
Even though you never freaking lived that life.
It's true. So either you end up with a little whiny bitch, one way or the other, with Luke, or you end up with a cool guy like Ash.
Have you ever watched the Tales of Fandom like bonus animations and stuff?
I think maybe.
There's
No.
like one called Apple Gummy and one called Lemon. They're named after the
Yeah.
But one of them, they were joking around by like they were asking all the Tales protagonists, hey guys, like we're trying to think of a new like spin-off game or what kind of game this new spin-off game is gonna be like. Throw in some suggestions for what types of games they'll be, and like Reed I think basically suggested Monster Hunter, and like Lloyd suggested like a dating sim sort of game and stuff like that. And then freaking Luke suggested a pet simulator. And then Jade comes in like, oh, an interesting idea there, Luke. But here's what I think it's gonna be like. You're gonna play as Guy, and you're gonna get this rare exotic pet. And if you mess up freaking raising this pet, you can just reset their personality by cutting their hair. I'll find it later.
I mean, yeah. Yes. No, I mean Luke's the least interesting character in that game, in my opinion.
I like Luke, but the thing that I always get really annoyed with people is that everyone's like, Luke was like the most changed protagonist. I'm like, well, that was the point of his thing, but like,
Yeah.
If you have like that big of a contrast, then is that really that interesting? Like to me, the nuances of someone like Yuri, who is like
Yuri has a more
working with
subtle
the
change.
duality of things, is more interesting.
Like, Luke went from spoiled, the world owes me everything because I'm a noble, and also other people's feelings are just kind of like, look, hey, I'm Mr. Hot Shit, I'm a prince or whatever, everything, all this shit, I shouldn't have to worry about this. Literally, whatever Master Van says is the correct answer. I don't have to. Fuck me. I don't have to think about anything besides
What's thinking?
Yeah, and then it's like I don't want to have to think about stuff. I'm just a little baby. I don't know nothing.
Jess.
Whereas Yuri is like,
Jess.
huh?
Green chest.
Oh, where? Did I not get it?
No, you ran right there.
There it is. Okay, thank you. Whereas Yuri is like, yeah, the world we live in is pretty fucked up. I know my method of dealing with it is probably inherently not good. It's not, not clean, but it's either that or we just wait for nothing to happen.
Right.
Or, hey, like, I trust that Flynn is the right guy for, like, the internal shit, but at the same time, that's for way down the line, whereas people in the immediate moment are suffering. So, hey, do I have to commit murder? Yeah, I will. Little cactus. So, yeah, I have no issue until Yuri realizes, oh, I'm becoming the people that I fucking hate. Oh, motherfucker. Hey, Hot, here's an idea. Thank you.
Be gone, fuck!
Thank you. Much appreciated.
Gone, but
I said it earlier that he has stood as my favorite uncontested for decades. Just a little baby. I'm just a little baby Luke.
Little cat.
We should
And then, be gone, bot. Yeah, I don't know. And then it's like Luke is everybody's problem, and the only person who refuses the only person who like refuses to baby him is like Ash. As far as like, well, Jade also is kind of like, Jade's like, yeah, no, you're just kind of a little bitch. And then Ash is like,
I love how Jade handles Luke, cause it's like he is like teasing, and he's like, oh, he's just a stupid little kid. This is fun, but he also provides Luke with the space to grow and the fact that he can take responsibility for things.
whereas Ash will just be like, no, literally everything wrong that's happening is your fault, you fucking replica.
You drac.
You stole my life and girlfriend. I hate you so much.
And to be fair, I still love that girlfriend very much.
And I think she might like me, but due to gameplay reasons, I am just going to fall off. Fuck.
Okay.
It sucks. There's a glitch where you can just replace Luke with Ash and it's great, but Ash, you can't equip him with anything. And also, no.
Oh yeah, I've seen that. Okay.
I'll set up some bots to kill those bots. Thank you, Color. I appreciate
I
that.
love bot on bot violence.
We love to see it.
No racism here.
Until Terminator logic pops up and then everything just goes to hell in a handbasket.
That's beside the point.
I love how these cities in this game genuinely feel like these are actually the size of something that would exist at this like time of like civilization.
Yeah. Hey, you guys want to see me do flips? Hey.
I would laugh
Let's
so
go.
hard if there was a character in this game where if you like did that in the vicinity of their eyesight and they actually like talk to you or something.
Wow, you're that flipping guy.
Yeah.
You're that guy that does the cool backflip.
Squirrel people.
Commoners are not permitted to enter the palace. Now be on your way.
I was gonna save this.
Otter people.
I was gonna save this for a different thing, but I'll ask it right now. How far is it to be considered a furry? Is Chemo Mimi furry, or is it have to be like full on? Like is tails and ears furry enough?
I don't think tails and ears are furry enough.
Okay.
Like if you can pass as humanoid, I don't think it counts.
Okay.
Okay. I was always cool with like the ears and the tail, but I wasn't always cool with like full on.
Thanks anyway.
So, Crash, thank you for putting up that question.
Hey,
Well, no, I'm just curious because this isn't a selection of questions that I have set up for another thing later on down the line.
Oh, okay.
I'm just trying to get a general consensus so far.
Isn't around to interfere, but we cannot keep this up.
We promise to have her back safe and
Okay, now that we have quite a number of folks in chat, answer this question. Tell me how wrong Devin is.
Huh?
Having a tail is practical and doesn't inherently make you a furry.
Oh my fuck.
If we as a people, if we as a species had tails, it would be more practical, right? Because we could do more stuff with it.
No.
Kina's in the market now too. It's not a bad idea.
I think you're in denial, Crash. Shut up, super nerd.
He's trying. He's really
It's
trying.
not. No, it's like.
Souvenirs.
I'm just saying. It goes back to the Dragon Ball thing. I don't fucking care about this issue, to be honest. Thanks, Trent.
Listen, I have a dog that has a stub of a tail. Do you think she can do more things?
Well, you know what? I'll die on the second hill. Having a long enough tail to act as a third limb is practical. Thank you, Esper. Thank you.
It's practical, but
And the moment you have
does that
paws instead
answer
of
the
hands, you're a
question?
furry, or the species equivalent of paws. That's fair.
And
No,
the
I'm
moment we
not
have
talking about
paws-
having paws. I'm saying just like straight up, if mankind, if humans evolved and we just kept the
They had
tail,
tails.
like that was just part of our natural evolution, you know, it would just be another
Didn't
limb.
we used to have a little bit of a tail and then we actually
Yeah,
lost
that's why it's called the tailbone, right?
Yeah. So
don't
if
think
that
so.
here's the thing. If natural selection made it so that we didn't have tails,
I get it. But what if?
but what if?
But what if we found more ways? Furry is more of a state of being, to be honest. It's not a hard rule / limit, says Trent.
I'm learning so much. Thank you, chat, for the wonderful chat. Okay, but Crash,
Devin is tired of this conversation.
No, it's just you're trying so hard.
I'm not trying on anything. I'm just trying to
find something you want.
Trying to beat the
So,
other Asians. but you never
so
win.
to everybody, incling those in call, if we did have tails, what type of tail would you prefer?
Well, no, it's not a matter of which tails we would prefer. We would have like simian style tails.
No, I'm just saying.
Just common
like,
ancestor.
If you had, if everybody just had their own option of having their own tail, like a VTuber or something.
I'm not falling for that. I'm not falling for that, Maitsumi. I'm not falling for
Oh
it.
yeah, no, but you would want a tail. So what tail, Crash?
An apalm tail. There. How about that?
I don't know what type of. Oh.
Because apalm has a hand on the end of its tail.
Snipe it! Go, go, go!
No, I wouldn't actually want that. That'd be a little weird.
But are you Queen Palomina?
Cat or mouse? Squeak Arium book says.
not.
Tails would be
Chris,
annoying because it's another part of the body my lazy ass to wash. Bot, kill it. God damn it. Missed my tails life kill.
I concede that you are correct. I am indeed Palomina.
Aesthetically, I would kind of want like those twin-tailed cat kind of deal.
Like a Nekomata?
Yeah.
I want a
But
Goku
not like a
tail so I can
fluffy
hang
one.
from a tree, says Equi.
To be traveling through the city incognito.
A Goku tail.
The kind of tail that I would want would go inherently against what I've been saying about them being practical.
You want a wolf tail,
Shut the fuck up, Devin.
You want
Shut
a
the
wolf
fuck up,
tail,
Devin.
don't you,
Shut the fuck up,
Crash?
Devin.
You want a wolf
Answer the
tail,
question.
You shut the fuck up, SquarePants.
You can trust your secrets with me. I'm fated to end my journey.
Aesthetically, it looks cool.
The goddess.
Why is wolf the furry animal? Why is whenever I say I like wolves, that inherently is the furry animal?
Aesthetically, you want a wolf tail, but practically you want an apom tail. But in your heart of hearts, you wolf furry motherfucker.
Why are wolves the animal that everybody says like furry? If I said like, oh, I like gators, or I like hawks, or I like eagles, or something like that.
Because it's the most popular one.
Yeah.
That's bullshit. That is fucking bullshit.
It's what's been imprinted in the from the culture to the masses, henceforth.
Wolves.
When I went to a childhood friend of mine, I was like, if I was a Kamomimi, what animal should I do? And they're like, anything but a wolf or a cat, or maybe a fox.
Because it's too fucking
definitely not a wolf or a cat.
is precisely the reason I left the palace.
I like dogs. I like dogs. I like dogs. I like wolves because they're bigger, more savage dogs.
Wolves are freaking cool.
They're cool animals. They have a cool aesthetic. They have a cool lunar motif that goes along with them. They are also part of the coolest movie monsters that Hollywood has produced. Out of the big three, between vampires, Frankenstein, and werewolves take the fucking crown.
Oh, he's dying on that hill.
He's really digging his hole.
It helps them in Monster Hunter Rise when they had those 3 new monsters that were based off Hollywood movie monsters. Yeah, there's a Frankenstein one. The vampire one is on the cover, but no, Lunar Garon is the fucking coolest one.
I definitely feel like there's more wolves than foxes for like the furry.
Also, Lunar Garon's armor turns you into a Sentai character.
So that my successor might flourish in his role as
Not at all biased for you. That's
I also
just
like
locked on
Brachydios,
in.
thank you very much.
I also like Brachydios, but I'm just saying.
And I like Dodogama as well.
I am a fan I have been chosen to offer up my soul. I don't think
Can we all disagree the worst movie monster is a mummy? Nah, you in the right there, Chris.
Thank you, Color. The coolest one. That's not how you say Malzeno. You're so real for that.
No, the correct answer is an ogre.
Best theme, honestly.
Foxes are the furry animal. Wolves are fine. If someone tells you otherwise, kill them with a rock. That's a little extreme, Trent. I'm not going to beat someone because they have the wrong opinion. Devin still breathes, so we're fine.
You're right.
Well, obviously, because I have the correct opinion.
Shut the fuck up. How about that, Devin?
It's about time to get back for the ceremony.
Well, you should know. Devin is my friend.
A lot of barking going on here.
Sounds like
Devin, what kind of tail would you have if you had a tail? If you had a choice between.
Yeah, go on, Devin. Share with the class.
I mean, I would like for practicality's sake, for like.
No, just whatever the frick you want. Mine wasn't practical at all. So.
I'd probably have like a cat tail or something.
Mm-hmm.
Is this a
Because I have a floofy, a big old floofy cat, and I love her to death.
Oh, would you have a floofy cat tail?
Yeah, probably.
Okay, see, I have a freaking mane for hair that I have to tame, so I already don't. So I know that if I had that, like, naturally, I would probably have a tail to match my freaking mane of a freaking,
she likes it.
like, head hair.
Mm-hmm.
So I want short hair on my tail.
I have very long, like floofy hair, like not like super floofy, but it's like very like silky and
Hina's probably at the
just,
pier
it's like a
already.
mane sort of thing going on. But like no, I'd probably have a tail.
The default hairstyle that I have for my model is more or less kind of what I have actually rocking on my head. So it's definitely soft and fluffy, which also got also. College and theater kids were, you know, a lot more sensitive and a lot more touchy-feely. So yes, I did get my hair pet a few times while I was in college.
What if, since Trance mentioned this, what if I just had a lizard tail and I lost it and then I could
regrow it
and then I could just have freaking snacks?
What if we just go?
It's a present.
Oh, so just go full on. Shit. I'm trying to go with the.
But does that not make you a cannibal at that point?
What is the name of that monster? Help me here. What's the name of that monster?
Devil Joe?
Devil Joe. Doesn't that make you just go full Devil Joe?
The sun might disappear at the end of the day.
What if you go full Chimera and you just have a snake for a tail?
That would be cool too.
I can survey my surroundings at all times.
I guess
I could eat. I could eat food with my ass.
We should make our way to the Sanctorium. And Olm
It's
can't
a head
be late
tail,
for the
but a
rites of
tail
initiation.
nonetheless. So heads or tails?
See, that's a practical tail right there. It can.
You also you can pick up stuff if it bites stuff too, and it's for defense, so it can bite people and poison them.
Pretty sure Chimera. Wait, no, that's from the lion head. I was gonna say Chimeras can breathe fire, but I think that's from the main lion head.
You're thinking of a new way.
No, Nues are no. Wait, no, Chimeras can also breathe fire.
It depends on which mythology.
Greek mythology. That's where chimeras are from.
You were thinking of a new way.
They're part lion. They're part goat. They're part snake. Magic.
What's the goat part do?
If Dragon's Crown isn't going to go
Provides
off of
with more
magic,
stomach available? I don't freaking know.
it does magic according to Dragon's Crown.
I see you've all made.
But I'm pretty sure like the main version of it is like it's goat hooves or something like that.
We're still dealing with this guy.
I'm a skunk man. I'm very stinky.
I am a very stinky skunk man.
Alm of wind.
Is he actually stinky though?
Alm
He's
of
got
the
a
moon.
stinky attitude.
Morley. Please enter the sanctorium.
Now you will all be killed immediately.
Pets may also enter the sanctorium.
Honestly, yeah, could you imagine? The only thing that people need to do to, like, screw the world right now is to make sure none of, like, the alms make it to the place, probably, and then that's it.
That's the issue with having a chosen one.
Yeah. Easy way to screw the world.
I'm sorry, what was that? Nothing.
Nothing. It's a cough I had.
Well, okay. Well, you should get that cough looked at.
It's a speech impediment, and I am the squirrel.
She is.
I am the legendary Ratatosker.
Once every 4 years, you
Have
gather here
I ever
to
seen a
begin
more
your
elegant
journey.
freaking squirrel?
Hold on.
Squirrel girl?
That's the guy that ran into us at the fountain.
Squirrel girl?
She'd be Dr. Doom.
With the untimely disappearances of the Alm of Earth,
I added a Squirrel Girl to my MVC dream roster.
of oblivion.
Oh.
Really?
Here, I'll go over my list.
The Alm of the Moon stands before us in the
It's pissed off a few
sanctorium
people.
once more.
I'd like Miles Morales to be the next one.
That's what I was adding.
We are
Let's
most
see. Where
heartened
is
to
it?
hear that time has been restored
Go back
to the
down my
parish
entire
of
list
Aerin.
of characters I added for both sides.
Continue on your mission to
Okay, here we go.
protect the future.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Meow.
We will now
Nya,
commence
Your
the
Majesty.
sacred rites
Nya.
of initiation.
Stop doing that.
You know, like, yeah.
By the powers
Okay.
vested in us,
I want to watch
the
Cat
Queen of
Returns now.
Illistana blesses you
Oh, that's
with
that one with
pure
the cat
waters
version of Arsène Lupin, yeah?
May it protect you on your alms journey.
Lupin the Third.
He's not really a thief, though. He's
Hina,
just a
accept your duty as alm.
What about the Great Mouse Detective?
Nah, I want to watch
Karina,
Cat Returns.
accept your duty as alm and receive the
Salamando,
blessings of
Sylphid, and then Luna.
Morley. Accept
Okay,
your duty
so
as alm and receive
For the Marvel side, I put
blessings
Cap,
of Luna.
Nova, the younger version, not the Richard Rider one, the Sam one. Ghost Rider, the Jaime Reyes version.
So, like,
what?
Go ahead, sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say, we have a bajillion points in this story where people are like, Arm of blank. Accept your duty as Arm of blank. What if it's like, there's like 20 times they asked us this and we just say no one time?
Well, then the game's over, I guess. Thank goodness everybody's altruistic as fuck.
Yeah, apparently.
Remaining alm is already here.
Goodbye, Colette's of fire, wind, and moon.
You mean the
Our body count is going to be super high compared to Symphonia.
Yeah. Well, I mean, for this generation. In one generation, the body count.
Your Majesty.
How could you possibly know?
I don't want to kill I don't want to die.
Does she know?
I think she does. She knows, but she's surprised that he knows.
No, I mean, like, does she know what happens to the Arm?
Presumably, yes. I think they all know what it is. It's just they're a lot more down to clown with it than other people are, than Orin was.
Pray forgive the pretense.
Then do get on with the rites, if you don't mind.
What is this guy's problem?
Look at
I
him.
want to start pulling his mustache off.
Look
just
at him.
one
That's his
tang at a
problem.
time. Look at him.
So he can probably take over the country and be like, that's right, go, kill yourself.
I'm sure it is.
Go ahead. Do a flip. It'll be epic.
Majesty, O gracious Arm of Water, please faithfully see your
I would have
duty
wanted
through
the
to your-
Arm of
I
Water
mean,
to be an
it's-
otter, though. I'm just saying.
No, it's a mermaid.
To your, I mean, the end. What a fucking...
I want
To
that
your
giant
health, your
feather.
majesty. Now I will be the ruler.
Oh, you tripped up the stairs and you had a concussion.
Wow,
My bad.
that is
I
an
guess you're not
outfit.
fit to rule.
Oh,
Holy
hello.
Legs all the way
Hi.
down. Fucking Bayo here.
Hello, ma'am.
Such as it is.
Hi. DM me.
I won't let you down.
My fellow alms. I am in
My
your
fellow
hands.
alms, please do not stare that much. No
My
promises.
fellow alms, could you please wear some pants?
No.
I refuse.
As the characters from Trials of Mana that came before me, I refuse to wear pants. Pants are very pants. Have you seen how big and bushy my tail is,
Imagine it will
and
not
how
take
practical
long
it
for the
is?
news to spread
Shut
through
the
the
You were trying so hard, dude.
To be fair, though, does if you need to do something,
with Niccolo first.
and you're like, oh, I have to put on pants for this, right? Like, we all know that it's a pain to put on pants, right?
Jesus Christ, ass out on a Thursday afternoon.
As a criminal mastermind.
This isn't a matter of just
But Iron
one bad
Man,
actor.
Deadpool, Wolf,
Illistana is a
Gambit,
complicated history.
Psylocke, Magneto, Gwen and Miles, Agent Venom, Black Cat, Green Goblin,
In a city this big,
Daredevil,
everybody's
Luke
gonna
Cage,
choose
Punisher,
someone
Ant-Man,
has his own
God, her
allies
thighs.
and
Black Bolt. Oh yeah.
political ties to other
Oh yeah.
God, her
Oh, there's a
thighs.
garter belt right there. Oh yeah.
Hello. All right, you know what? How much is Visions of Mana?
It's brand new, so probably full price. We're gonna need to change her outfit real quick, otherwise
I'm
we're
just
gonna.
saying
You do not. No, you do not.
Every time that I chose the water route for freaking...
Well, guess who the representative of water is?
Yeah, I'm just saying I made the right choice.
integrated inequality.
Those are some succulent thighs. I'm clearly talking about chicken. Jesus Christ, you're right, my.
Yeah, of course.
So my brother will
Juicy.
succeed.
My
Succulent.
queen.
I'm gripping my arm like Jesus Christ, Trent. All right, I think we see who Chat's favorite character is right now. Goddamn.
I mean, she was walking around with a
Calm.
mustache. Like,
Do I need to get a
Calm
fucking
down,
hose
son.
or something like that? Jesus. Who's this
Calm
Twinkosaurus
down,
Rex?
son. It's just- she's a MILF!
look at her freaking thighs!
Just went up from a 9 to a 10.
It's a rest.
Come.
I'm talking about 11.
On the scale of 1 to 10, she's an 11.
Get out of the way, Hina. Just pushes her away.
Right?
Move.
Water puts out fire, sorry.
Did he say to go to the Queen's chambers? Is that
Yes,
okay?
I will absolutely go to the
With bells on my toes.
Worries of privacy on my part. Case in point, I did indeed.
Is she in our party now?
No, that was me. I shouted that.
Damn it, she's not in our party just yet. With bells on my toes. I gotta go.
Hated that bizarre creep.
Twinkosaurus Rex. Yes, I've used that before.
Yeah, that's nothing new.
That's old hat.
There's no need to soften
I
your
freaking
sentiments
love
on
how
my
we're just
account.
so used to each
I
other's
apologize on
idiosyncrasies
his
that we
behalf.
just didn't even like bat an eye at things.
Devin getting Crash's hopes up.
That is kind
I
of
have
you to
used it
say.
before.
Thank you.
Let's see. I put Scarlet Witch, Hell, Loki, Elsa Bloodstone.
Crash, now is not the time for Marvel vs. Capcom list. There's plot happening.
Yes,
And God
you're
damn.
right. You're right. There it is, all over on the screen.
Oh my god.
Oh, she's not a MILF. That's her brother. Damn.
And that must mean he's the crown prince.
So you're also checking off the big sister tag. Gotcha.
Pleasantries.
Check.
I just
Oh,
received a
Ned.
report that Niccolo has been arrested.
My pants are very tight, by the way. Oh my god.
Wasn't that the name of your guardian, Morley?
Whoa, what's going on here?
He has been charged with obstructing the flow of water throughout the capital. It must be a mistake.
What about proof?
Was he like
If
squatting?
Bassar
or,
is
like,
behind
what?
this, he can fabricate some. He used the ceremony to distract us.
But why
She's
feign-
not a
God
MILF.
damn his voice.
Yeah.
Merchant.
I can change
Niccolo
that.
has his paws in many pies. He has even thwarted several of Bassar's malicious
Why are
motions
his paws in
using
so
his
many
influential
pies? That's not healthy.
Niccolo is
That's not
jailed
good for the
while I
pies.
journey to fulfill my duties as the Alm. No one will be able to aid Ian with his new role as ruler.
You sound like you've already given up.
Please stop for the love
Too bad.
of
Here they
fucking
come.
God. I am so tired of this.
You don't like the cat language?
Go back to the thighs.
I was gonna say he was so happy.
The guards know
I like her hair
not
though.
me.
It was very similar to someone I know.
Wait for it.
But of course, all you have to do is find out what's really causing the water issues before Bassar
I'm waiting
can
for
produce
Devin
his
to
proof.
just decease.
Father sent
Unless
us
he's
to
already done.
sniff
Unless
out
he's
clues
already done that.
I'm dead inside. I've been dead.
Devin, how big of a check do you need to
you've been doing
get in
that
order to be
all
able to say all
year.
this?
Our noses took us to the
I mean, look,
What's your limit?
A job is a job is a job is a job.
Okay, yeah, I see, I see.
I'm at least getting paid like 2,000.
2,000?
Minimum.
2,000 to just say cat puns.
Is it time
Yeah.
to call the guards, do you think?
I see.
Nothing less.
No, I would like to see for myself.
Does that make me
before
cheap?
involving
I think it
you.
depends on how many
Does that
cat
make me
puns I
cheap?
have to
Keep
do,
the search
you know?
small to avoid our adversaries noticing
Like
my
I'm
presence.
talking industry
I
rate,
will
you know,
summon the
250 an
guards
hour, you know?
should the need arise.
Allow me to accompany you, Your Majesty. I want to find my father.
Me too. I'm the
God,
soul
his
guard, and
voice.
It's my job to make sure you're all
Also
kept
his
safe.
voice.
It's
I am
me.
heartened to have such able associates. Let us find what secrets
Cat
lie
puns?
in the
Six-
ruins
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
rescue
it's
our
like,
stray
yeah,
friends.
Your Majesty,
Settled.
yeah.
We'll leave at
I
first
need
light.
you to please stop saying that.
Yeah.
Also, your voice, Sumi. Alamina's joined the party. Okay, yay.
I will stop
Also
saying
my
puns.
voice?
She's
Oh.
beauty, she's grace. She'll punch you in the face with magic.
Oh, so like we're putting
She's
her in
beauty.
the party. Right?
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
kind of
She's
gonna
like-
put her in the party.
She's beauty, she's grace. I want
Yeah,
those
we're kind of gonna
thighs
put
on
her
my
in
face.
the party.
So like
Her
who are
class
we
is
replacing?
monarch. That's hardcore.
I mean,
Yeah, what the frick?
Oracle, Rune Knight, Nightblade. All right, let's see. What do I actually? Oh, can I just have all four?
Legs have
No, I
joined the
can't.
party.
I can't.
Legs have joined the party.
All right, let's go ahead and see what she's working with. Oh, and she has a chain.
She has a quarterstaff. Oh no, never mind. It's a chain. Okay, it's like a chain.
What other weapons do you get? All
Yeah,
right,
yeah.
boots. Her other weapon are boots.
Boots. These boots were made for walking.
These
Crash.
boots were meant to crush your nuts.
That's what they. Okay, hold on now.
Man,
on.
everyone's thirsty for the
I
arm
have
of
a
water.
limit. I have a limit.
This is her Black Pearl outfit. No, okay,
I
fine.
need the
You
thighs.
fucking.
I gotta have the thighs.
All right. Hey, Catboy Slim, we're gonna go ahead and swap you out real quick.
Catboy Slim.
Let's give you the moon until we can find your water vessel, and then we'll see what that does. What does boots look like? Ah!
Oh, frick. Okay.
I need a
can frick with this.
refund. I need a refund on the $70 I dropped today on the games I got.
Class change to Majesty.
Oh my god! What?
Right now.
Right now. Right now. I need it for this character specifically.
Right now. I need the game. I need the game right now. I need it. I need it.
Devin
you've
yesterday
never played,
being
Devin,
like,
you've never played Divisions. You never played a Mono game in your life. I don't care. I need it.
I need it.
I need it. I want it. All right. How do I actually put her in my team
Devin
now?
yesterday. I don't know if I can really spend much time on like games anymore. Devin now. I need it.
I need it.
You know, the Mana games are, have a legacy and a well-respected, series of video games, and I think that, I should experience that. And why not, start with the newest one?
How do I put her in the party? I'm trying to figure that shit out.
And like Mana games, you can start anywhere, so you may as well.
A legacy.
They're all pretty much, they're all isolated incidents, so you can just put, let's see.
Legend stop, please.
Where is the fucking option to swap? I guess I had to get outside. All right, fine.
It still works with me alone.
Angela also looks pretty thick. Oh yeah, Angela also has that taunt where she shows her ass. Literally.
So like,
My
you can't
thirst is
switch who
showing.
you walk around.
Look.
Where is
Yeah.
she? Is she here? No. Okay, so they're just hanging and banging inside the town. Anyway, but
Hanging and banging.
Hanging and banging and hanging it.
Hey, old squirrel man.
Look at this.
That was a cool flip.
Wow.
Is she pantsless, Kim?
Cup one.
Devin, your thirst is showing.
It's like I just imagine Kim Cop Wan and his two sons just like kicking out. It's just like her doing that shit.
Can you blame us, Color? I mean, she's the arm of water. We need that
How
to
often do
live.
you get to
We're
see a sexy
hydrating.
squirrel? Answer me that.
We're hydrating.
I mean, Makoto Nanya has entered.
You're right. You're absolutely correct. All right, put your boners away. Here's the cat girl.
With the ruins on the plateau. You gotta go farther.
You gotta go farther than that.
Madeline, do not forget to give them the vessel.
Oh, you need to shut the fuck up, Madeline.
This is an elemental.
Where did you pull that out of your ass?
Don't worry about it.
Where were you keeping that?
Don't worry about it.
Oh, how fortunate. I have not seen that flask in far too long.
Oh, how fortunate. This will do very well for chat.
Val's face! Val's face!
But I had a chance to snoop after he left his abode, so I took it. The chance and the flask.
Meow.
She's a cat burglar.
Yet another topic I wish to have words with Passar about. Ian, do you swear to look after the kingdom while I am gone?
Yes, mommy. I mean, sister. I mean, okay, Ian. You got a water flask. Who
As
should
an
get?
Aquarius. Look at that.
All right.
Amazing.
All right, hang on. Let's see what everybody can do.
All right.
All right.
Let's-
So, weapon. You would get You can still get a Buster Sword. Okay. You would get a Naginata. All right. You would get a hand staff.
A feline hand staff.
A warrior scythe.
Yo. Well, okay.
Okay.
All right. Let's chat.
Okay,
Let's talk.
alright,
let's talk.
alright, okay, hold
Let's
up,
talk.
alright, hold
Let's
up,
talk.
alright,
By pressing
okay,
A.
Alright. Okay.
By pressing
Alright.
Okay.
X.
All right. Clearly, the
hold on.
scythe
Talk by
is something that,
pressing A.
and it's appropriate because it's her thing.
Scythes are fucking cool.
Let's see
alright,
what
hold
she
up.
gets.
Oh my god.
Let's see how it looks.
I'm all about getting kicked in the face by a hot woman with thick thighs.
Okay. Here we go.
Oh god.
It feels like she's wearing even less clothing.
Feels like I'm wearing nothing at all. Nothing at all.
Nothing at all. Nothing at all.
Grand Diviner. Diviner.
Hey, that's the class I play in Sword of Mana!
Meanwhile, he would get a stick. Should I? What's wind for you? No, it's daggers again. All right, we'll give you back your Nightblade. That's fine. Fluffy tail. Vessel quick swap. Oh, while it's possible to switch your elemental vessel from the vessel menu, you can also change on the fly from the man. This is handy if you
Oh
want
my
to.
god, yes.
Oh shit. Okay. What? Nice. Glad to see you can't put those thunder thighs away. crippling my arm like a horror kid.
I am gripping my arm like a horror.
I am looking.
Everybody is so down bad for this character.
Chun-Li would never, am I right?
Everybody has like Chun-Li would never. It's true. Well, I mean,
Chun-Li could.
I mean, Chun-Li put on like yoga pants for that one game, and everybody was like, "Yeah, okay, yeah, that's good."
I am looking like a
wish to
whore.
offer my appreciation for this assistance.
All right, how did you hang on? How do I swap party members? How do I do it though? Hang on, I'm fucking looking this shit up right now.
Oh, you press up, team setup.
Oh.
Up or down, yeah.
Up. Wait. Oh, team setup.
Again, it's from the main menu.
Okay.
Up.
Up. Oh.
And D-pad. Sorry.
Thank you. All right. So, yeah, no, you're out. Sorry.
Once we know what's causing the issue, we can help Niccolo.
I feel like I'm being watched. I'm being leered at. You know what? We're going with this. Yeah.
Huh. This is why I wear sunglasses, so no one can tell what I'm looking at. That's me, sunglasses on, staring right at her eyes.
Burn a fucking hole in her thighs.
Like I said, if you have a character with that design, I'm allowed to be like this.
I propose that you all call me simply Palomina.
You like squirrels like nuts, huh? So I guess.
All right.
God.
Then welcome to
This is what happens.
I am glad.
Most games. Oh, the water one's really plain. This game.
The
Yeah.
water one. We didn't realize, we thought that mermaids weren't fuckable enough, so we decided to add one on top of a sexy squirrel girl. Good job.
I call you mommy. Sorry, mommy. Sorry, mommy. Sorry, mommy.
Good job. We would give you promotion. Unfortunately, our company has been dissolved.
Yeah. How did their company get dissolved with this in the game? Just saying.
Clearly, they heard your concerns. They're like, we're gonna just go ahead and for the safety of the children, we're gonna take this out.
Oh my god.
It's the remix to Ignition, hot and fresh at the kitchen. Okay. Pole dancing is actually a very good way to exercise, and it's good for cardio, and it's not always inherently sexual.
So like, the fire one is usually the sexiest, but we don't have that one.
We have fire.
I think we do
Wait,
have the fire.
no,
She's
the fire on. We just don't have this. Oh.
You weren't paying attention to her health because you were paying attention to her health.
No, I wouldn't pay attention to her levels. This was my problem. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god.
53, Jesus Christ.
Bye, guys.
We outie.
I wasn't paying attention to the levels.
We were paying attention to something else.
It's true. I thought if with enough pole dancing, everything would be fine. Okay, good. I'll give you guys another piece of candy. Delicious, delicious candy. Delicious bonbons. I will take over. My tail has jiggle physics.
I need her to do the Makoto like what is it? Is it her jump to A where she comes down with the tail?
It's been a second. Hang on. Oh wait, here we go. Water waltz. Yeah.
Okay, that's actually cool as fuck.
She also does a Spice and Wolf reference. Really?
She do?
You are an ass, and I love apples. I haven't watched Spice and Wolf in a second.
I have the first volume of the manga, and I got that back in like 2000 and I want to say like 11, 2010. So seeing it get an anime now is very interesting to me.
Wait.
Okay, what are we talking about?
Spice and Wolf.
I will take over.
Economy.
What's the elemental wheel that I could just pull up on the fly?
I have no idea what button it was.
I do not know.
Is it R1 or L1?
No, that's shortcuts for other stuff that I haven't.
Touchpad?
I'm pressing touchpad. That's to swap out the characters.
Click down, click right stick.
Right stick, left stick.
I'm clicking them. Nope.
Yeah, clicking down.
I did.
L2, R2.
L2 is special move. R2 is elemental move.
D-pad stuff?
I mean, I guess I just swap it over. Like I just right on D-pad.
Wow, we're really pretty.
Well, that's moves and magic.
I did suggest. Well,
Left on D-pad.
left on D-pad.
That's items.
Down on D-pad.
I got this.
That's swap character.
Well, we've tried everything. We can't figure it out.
Well,
We've
I
tried
guess I'll just
nothing
do it.
at all.
I'll just do it manually. It's fine. We're good with these anyway.
We've tried nothing, and we've already run out of ideas.
Probably like a mix.
Oh my god.
What?
Power.
You won, all right.
Turn her into Gears of War. It's the kind of tail that just makes you want to hug it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love that the furry conversation's gone out the window. It's like hot woman.
Yeah, hot woman.
Fucking Karina's like,
Furries are cool.
I'm still relevant, right? I'm still here to party, right? Right?
Right.
Not a furry, he says. Thirsting for tail.
I didn't say it's not sexual. It's just like
Oh
it's
my
a.
god, she's Yuri Lowell now.
Oh wait, when? What'd you do?
Did you not see her twirling the freaking scythe like?
Oh
Yuri
yeah.
does?
Sorry, I was trying to.
Distracted by the tail. No,
I was
it's cool.
processing what Devin said. And Devin's fucking black. Oh.
Oh, hello. It's an interesting sleep pose. Hi.
Honk shoo me.
No one
Go.
else has to do it. She's able to always be down instead. Karina attracts a different set of fans. Yeah, fans are one of my favorite.
She uses fans and knuckle dusters is what Karina uses, as well as naginatas. So it seems like so far with the weapons that we have are Val gets regular swords, lances, and great swords.
To get a spray bottle for all of this.
That's what her thing is. Her thing at the moment that we can tell so far is scythes, whips, and boots. And then for Morley, it's katanas, daggers, and oh god, it's fine. Katanas, daggers, and sticks, little stabs. And I know there's another character that we get that's a leafling, I think, or that looks like one. Boo! It's okay. We won. Ooh.
Hopefully we could
Yeah, it sounds like a monarch color.
Gonna need a. Yeah, that sounds like a monarch. All right. Oh, you mean the flute?
Almost dead as hell.
I don't need a spray bottle. I already used that enough on my hair. Says Esper.
I will take over.
Okay, thank you, video game. I'm aware.
I think the thing I love now about like health, like okay, so like you know how in most video games you get that annoying thing. I think the only game to do it really well and to not annoy the shit out of me is Pokemon Gen 5. Yeah,
Gen
when
5,
they changed it to the critical
To a
music.
different music.
Yeah.
That's a really clever way to implement it.
I
The one
remember when that happened, everyone freaking lost their minds, including me.
Yeah. But like the one that
Still
also I hate the most though, Kingdom Hearts 1.
Mm.
It's so fucking loud. And if you're playing on critical mode like I do, because I'm a psychopath, you hear it a lot, and it's just it's a whoop 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 whoop. Like, please stop.
The lingering will says hi.
Hello, welcome to fucking Fenrir loops. Get on my site.
The mysterious stranger from Birth by Sleep also says hi.
Okay, we don't talk about it.
I had to fight that asshole 3 fucking times in a row. Yeah.
That's something I wish. I know they're never gonna implement it, but
Because
like
Terra's moveset is not ideal for that.
It's really not. But like I really wish that like they would have implemented like the multiplayer arena in Birth by Sleep on like at least the Steam version of Kingdom Hearts. Like, because like that was such a big like.
Everybody had their Keyblade armor and it was so cool, and I was so angry that they didn't do that for KH3.
Didn't do that?
No, they didn't. They didn't bring back the multiplayer. They left it. You can still do the arena, but like that's by yourself.
What the frick?
Yeah, it sucks.
Keyblade armor is so cool. I'm
Keyblade
so
armor is
sad that they
so-
never used it aside from Birth by Sleep, which is why that's the best one.
I mean, it's a really
Those
good one. I
ruins
will
look
admit.
like they're hiding something.
Yeah.
It seems like they're hiding something like you, Palomina. I mean, you're good at hiding stuff. You're a squirrel, right? Okay, what?
Like,
What is
hide
that
these
supposed to
nuts.
mean?
What? Huh? See?
You know what it means.
Makes my hair stand on end.
I have some cashews for you.
they-
Oh, you.
Delicious, delicious cashews.
Whoa. Long ago,
I like Terra in that one. I was a fan of the tanky counterstance fella. Terra is probably my favorite to play as, but yeah, no, he's also really fucking. Wow, okay.
Or like, we were about to like talk about birthplace sleep for a second.
No.
It's like, thighs.
Get off the screen, child.
Go.
There we go.
Child.
That's
Hello,
better.
mommy.
I have studied the topic extensively.
Wow, here's our ladies.
Not so much interested in ruins.
Connor, you want to get that spray bottle?
Aren't you a tall drink of water, ma'am?
I am the alm of water, yes.
The freaking kingdom is like, God, I love our queen.
Our queen's so good, but last week she killed like 10 orphans. Our queen's so good.
The orphans deserved it. It's fine.
I mean, no one wanted them anyway. Who fucking
Yeah,
cares?
people, why not?
I can see why people.
No one misses an orphan. They weren't wanted in the first place.
Oh. I knew he was gonna say that.
Oh look, Wizards.
Donk doesn't, but Donk can donk out, man. I'm not made of stone. Well, we know one character that is.
Yep. Oren's girlfriend, Liza.
Liza, yeah.
I'm sure Oren is perfectly fine about that. It's not a big deal. Yeah, I'm sure that's not gonna come back. Oh my no!
Oh, combo.
Wombo comboed. That ain't Falco. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. It's fine.
I don't think you can heal her.
Well, if he's got 2 HP,
Do not get to it.
get the kill the. There we go.
Our forces made this outcome an obvious one.
I got this. That looked like we were gonna drown.
I'm on it.
Just like from Sonic Boom.
Use this. I'm on it.
What about Sonic
I love
Boom?
his voice.
In Sonic Boom, it was like whenever when they were in water, they were drowned. They would make that noise. Oh wow!
I never played Sonic Boom.
You're
I
fine.
watched the cartoon.
Try this.
I wish they said the freaking movement.
Garuda Tempest.
You gotta say it
Garuda Tempest.
Okay, we're going English. Okay.
Okay.
Garuda Tempest.
Okay.
Garuda Tempest.
I do not believe you can be in the
Rising tackle.
Be careful.
Hey Terry, what happened to my car? On fire.
Oh, it looks. Does the water just help you reset your jump?
This'll carry me where I need to go.
No, it does this.
Okay.
Oh, I just need to be patient and not actually just.
I mean, I thought it was the same thing too.
Gotcha.
I thought we were gonna have some crazy platform shenanigans.
Hey Terry, you got yourself a new dog. What's his name?
Bast
Wolf.
She's called Ramco, and she's my best friend. She even wanted
No
to
one
go with me
asked
on the pilgrimage
Karina.
after I was named the Alma Wind.
How honorable.
Shut
It is
up.
lovely to make your acquaintance,
Stop
Ramco.
Guys, be
talking.
nice.
Unless your next words are stare at Palomina's thighs, and I don't want to fucking hear it.
Ultra flog? What the fuck kind of weapon is that?
It's a weapon for Palomina. Shut up, Fives. A 10 is talking.
Can we speak 110 to another? I'm at 11, but go on.
Oh, great.
One of these things is not like the others.
Something weird about this water bubble. Weirder than the obvious, I mean.
Perhaps the problems with the water supply pertain to this puzzle.
Puzzle.
Somebody poisoned the watering hole.
The device could yet be a deceptive decoy.
Is this shit falling apart? When has it never been, Trent?
Let's keep an eye out on the
You assume my streams are put together.
Welcome to a Crash Star stream.
Where eventually it devolves either into just into this or into just stupid random goofy ass noises. Stupid gremlin noises. Eyes of mana. This is truly the vision that we were promised. This was the secret, this was the trial, this was the legend. It was all leading up to this. Visions of Mana asks a very brave question. Would you fuck a squirrel? The answer.
I already answered that when I played Blaze Blue Continuum Shift. Don't hesitate.
God.
At least Devin's consistent.
At least you're
That's the one thing I am.
The one thing.
I'm not made of stone.
You are like surprisingly underleveled. We have not been grinding this at all.
It's true because it's. I'll grind off screen. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine. It's not an issue.
It's fine.
In comparison to the other mana streams where I've been over leveled, well, just trials really. This is par for the. This is fine. Oh boy.
This is fine, he says.
Protect my thighs, subjects.
Yes, my queen.
Anything for you. Just pushes Hina out of the way.
Holy crap. Trent just called your tits a 4 out of 10, crap.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Those are at least an 8.
Wait. How calm they are. You didn't say the quality of my tits. I'm not Tabby. I don't show my nips. Tabby does that. Giant Tabby. The other VTuber that I occasionally do stuff with.
Okay. I know you're talking about now.
Tabby has that toggle. I have not deigned to ask Volta to implement a toggle like that.
Toggle? Can I get a titty toggle, please?
Volta's like, what? I mean, I can do that, but it's like...
We're gonna have to talk about it.
The best friends never asked me to do this. It's the remix to Ignition, hot and fresh out the kitchen. Every man you're wishing, sipping on coke and rum. Why is it that I associate that song with Yuna's dance in FF10?
Probably because you saw a shit post with that.
No, it's because I watched an episode of the Spoonie Experiment.
Remind me to take the stairs next time.
Back before he went crazy.
People die. Yuna
Such a
dances.
surge of opponents might occur in this space.
I never wanted to see it again.
Make sure no one can reach her lair without defeating a horde of monsters.
Monsters. There's something up ahead
It
that no
reminds
one
me
wants
of
us to
one time I was
find.
playing Smash on a stream with my friend.
Yeah.
When Sora came out, and for some reason he was going on this he was doing this bit about Final Fantasy X,
May have been
and it's
alerted
just
to our
like
maneuvers after that main
I don't remember exactly what led him to this line, but he was like, it's just something about it's. What was it? Like, I knew Seymour wanted to marry Yuna for her McNuggies, but marrying a corpse is usually frowned upon in Spira. And I don't know why that took me out, but it fucking did. The plot must be expanded. Palomita!
Soulguard. Oh, which it's like, all right, very well. She is a queen. I don't know why we're being so disrespectful to
I'm not being
a nation's
disrespectful
like a
all.
nation's monarchy.
I am on my knees.
They've been on their knees.
This again supports the idea that look, if someone's hot enough, you're willing to forgive a lot of shit.
You think I learned from my last relationship, but no.
You'd think people would understand that Griffith was a piece of shit, but no, he's too hot.
That's different. Griffith can die in a fire.
Just because he's not your type, Devin, doesn't mean that. He's not hot.
Location turned out to be the source
Why
of the
is
water's
this
stagnation.
person's hair just a mustache?
Because he's evil.
You're
He's
doing?
evil and ugly and smelly.
He's evil. He's ugly, therefore
Your
evil.
way to the mana tree and out of my fur by now.
Ah, I see. You are the true fairy, the evil fairy of my kingdom. You should understand that my kingdom respects two things: my thighs and democracy.
I would make a much better king than that sniveling brat. This small bit of suffering on the part of the people is necessary to achieve my ultimate goal.
Thanks for
Why
saying
does that sound like red?
Sacrifice the well-being of the many for the benefit of
You hear it, right?
Gone are the
Like that
days
sounds like
Philistine
that
is
delivery
wealthy
like
could
sounds like one
impose
of
their
Red's
will
like
over the
evil
common
like.
You're
like,
right. No, you're right.
Should have the right to lay down the law to those who lack it. That system
I really hear it now that you mentioned
Yeah,
it.
now they pointed out. Yeah.
He really looks like Wario, is what Trent is saying. Oh, is also what Esper's saying.
her will known. After all, you must give up your position and leave the capital. She is telling you that you, Queen Palamina, are no longer needed in Astana.
There's no higher honor than being chosen
yes,
as
she
an
is.
owner. You're just trying to make excuses for your underhanded plot.
God, I love his voice.
Honor? An honor to throw your life away for a rotten world of filth? You may keep that honor, sir. No matter. Now that you have discovered my
I love
plan,
how
you
he
must be
walks like a
disposed of.
squirrel.
Just think, a world that has lost all of its
But his tail is a skunk. It's weird.
It must be very awkward eating food with that big ass Timmy Turner fucking tooth.
Right?
Quick, kill the queen because we're. Never mind, we're out of here.
Traitors.
Traitors to the royal thighs. To the royal thigh gap.
God.
Oh, it's this guy again.
Oh.
We've seen this guy a few times in the other mana games.
He seems pretty crabby.
We're gonna knock out his fucking eyeballs. Quick, remove his eyeballs from his head. Just like the other games.
I don't like he likes anything inside.
Here's a bidet for you, sir. Bidets are very sanitary. Hit the weak point for massive damage. So here's this giant enemy crab. And you must hit its weak point for massive damage. It's Ridge Racer! Ridge Racer! 599 US dollars, 599 US dollars. Developers, 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 developers. Oh yeah, look, we knocked out one of his fucking eye holes.
I'm gonna need like art done of all three of us wearing sunglasses and looking down at her thighs.
It just cuts to that fucking Gangnam style thing of just like, dude, whatever.
Up on Gundam style.
I know what part you're talking about.
I will deal with it. Oh wait, never mind.
I'm dying.
I'm dying. I'll also Kaji Tang. And Kaji Tang while dying. I find it very sweet that Kaji Tang's wife is very uncomfortable with all the fatalities executed on Bihan. He's like, I can't stand to listen to it.
Oh.
Because I hear my husband dying in horrible, horrible ways.
So I got a dip. I forgot I was invited to.
That's all good. As soon as this boss is over, I'll probably call a stream here anyway. So you are good to go.
Okay. Okay. I will. Then I will sit here for just a little bit longer though.
Yeah. Don't worry about it. It is all good. But
sit here and,
Marcy also likes playing Bihan. I personally like playing Kenshi. Although Johnny Cage has been making a renaissance as of late.
I'm glad he's really on the bounce back. 'Cause I heard, if I remember correctly, he got sick or something.
Johnny Cage?
Oh no, I'm sorry. I thought we were talking about Kaji Tang. So.
Oh, I meant Kaji Tang. Yeah. What happened with Kaji Tang?
Like he got sick or something.
I wasn't aware.
Yeah, I heard he had gotten like something serious. I don't remember what it was.
Oh goodness.
Like yeah, but he's better now apparently. So that's good.
Surprising that like you hear like on Twitter, it's like, oh, actually I have I have a brain tumor or something like that that pops up. And it's like, Jesus Christ, the fuck?
Oh,
I have severe dying disease.
I am my mortal coil is very much not is not much longer. It's okay, I got this.
It's a very telegraphed attack. Right?
Yeah, every time like crashes with.
No,
like,
it's fine.
Just going in.
No, it's fine.
I'm just like.
I have never blocked in my entire life, and I ain't starting now.
I believe it.
It's true. I play Guilty Gear.
DPS is the way that I was raised.
You can DPS and dodge.
Sometimes I play tank, but that's just so I can get closer and hit the motherfucker in the face. Stop hitting them and hit me, you coward. I should probably heal up. Oh, I probably have to.
Yeah, you dodged it that time.
Oh, I probably could use this.
Yeah, that might
Take
help.
this, dumbass.
Shard of ice to the eye. Whoa, that's big damage.
Whoa.
Big damage. Hang on. Hang on. We got a stew going. We got a stew going.
It didn't hit
Maybe
the
you got
eyes.
a stew going.
Here, have some ice soup. No. No, this one. You little. I won though. It was me.
Why are you blocking the thighs?
It was me who won.
God damn it,
Me, Val, who won.
Yes.
Oh my God, she's doing a Kane Highwind pose
Yeah,
too.
the freaking pose.
Okay. Okay. All right.
Oh
Okay.
damn! The royal thighs have
Okay.
been victorious.
I'm okay. I'm fine. I'm gonna be thinking about this for days.
There's just like a puddle of sweat on the floor.
Fuck!
You don't have to worry about your trip to the mana tree.
God.
Her eyes are just immediately going downward. Like.
Yep.
Anyway. Oh, all right.
Who's really the fool here? Sounds like the whining of a loser who wishes he were worthy enough to be an alm.
The alms pilgrimage is a revered
I
tradition
wonder
throughout
if she
the
has
world.
like a Kyoto accent.
We have been
in,
chosen
like,
to
the
preserve the
Japanese.
Kansai accent.
by the
Something
faith
like that.
Thank
and
you.
the
That's the
element of
correct way.
spirits.
That's so like yeah, me and Crash talked about that earlier with her, and it's probably
At the
likely.
expense of our loved ones.
When you think about it,
We
Goku
are
should
their
also
hope for
probably
the
have one like
future.
that as well.
Yeah.
Carnation, Kaioken.
Tethered to the earth with petty desires like life
Because
and
Chi-Chi is
freedom.
canonically also a hick.
It's true.
Yeah.
Existence.
Oh.
Go! Waste the rest of your short lives traveling to the mana tree for all I care.
No! He got away.
Just farts while he walks away.
How did he get away?
No, he got away. He literally turned around and like. started
No, he's
walking.
already across the continent.
Undine.
Oh, what a horrible mess. Full Metal Hugger interfered with the water flow, which in turn drained away my power. Let me tell you, it has not been
I
fun.
can't get over the
But
name
I
Full Metal
believe I
Hugger.
have
I'm
you
sorry.
to
Full
thank
Metal
for
Hugger.
punishing those imbeciles
My
in
brain is
stead.
Full Metal Hugger.
Alm of water.
I had the. I
Full
had
Metal
the.
Hugger.
Not as the Alm,
Full Metal
but as
Hugger.
the Queen of Ilistana.
I had the fucking
needed
Full
to
Metal
restore
Alchemist Brotherhood
water to
theme in
my
my head.
In Full Metal Hugger, the Chimeras are actually not a horrible thing. It's just sexy squirrel people.
A lot about you. I can tell by your expression that you've come to your decision, though.
Yes.
In other words,
I
Shao
am no
Tucker was not
longer
a
wary of
monster, but instead
abdicating
just
the
gave
throne.
people tails.
With this, Piccolo's good
Shao
will-
Tucker, the progenitor of furries.
Shall we return to the capital?
No.
Shao Tucker just makes fursuits for people.
Who'd have thought that this was like, I may not be contributing to science anymore, but this is a much better and a very, very profitable
It's
Wi-Fi.
very lucrative. Very lucrative.
Profitable Wi-Fi.
All right. So I think that'll do it. Let me see who I can. Jesus Christ. Who can we go raid? Let's go.
Speaking of Evie, she is currently streaming right now.
I don't have EB as one of the ones I'm following, but where? Let's see.
It's EEBEE.
EEB.
But then again,
EB Games. That's who it is.
Yeah, but she is playing Skyrim. Let me check because she can kind of have some unhinged Skyrim streams.
Yeah.
Just let me just
Let me give them a follow first. and then you just let me know if I should go ahead and pull the trigger on that one. Skyrim modded is what I'm noticing right here.
It's a very mod Skyrim.
To be fair, we just came from like fucking like panting over thighs for like half the stream.
Yeah.
That's fair.
All right.
You know what? Yeah.
We'll send you guys over to EB. I'll be back next week, hopefully with the standard schedule. This will be back on Friday, but I'll have some other stuff, stuff planned. Hope to see you guys again. Want to thank Devin and Maitsumi for joining me today. And yeah, you guys have a good rest of your day and the rest of your weekend.
Bye-bye.
Anyway, bye-bye.